Alright, I think I've sent out all my notifications, so I think we're ready to go. So yeah, I don't know who's all going to show up tonight, if anybody, so depending, I might just keep things brief. I don't know. So, I know it's been a while since I streamed. Actually, the last time I streamed was earlier in October when I did Poppy's Playtime, and I kind of want to apologize for not streaming more in October. I had planned to stream more horror games in October, but doing 2 games per day just wiped me out, and it got to a point where I was just way too exhausted, so anyway, I just want to continue this game. I know Tactica is out already. I don't have Tactica, so besides, I do want to complete this game before I jump into that, so we're just gonna jump right in. Last time we actually completed Kaneshiro's palace, and we're just sort of waiting to see if the change of heart has taken place, so that's what we're gonna do. What do you think about the administration? I think they're wrong. That's what I plan to discuss in my speech today. Okay, so Yoshida wants to do things. Let me see. Can I call Kawakami? Oh wait. Where am I at with Kawakami? Can I have her do chores for me? I want to check that first, so I forget where I am. Oh, she's only level 2. Oop, how do I? Okay, yeah, we're still a little bit away from being able to have her do some chores for us, because that's one bonus she'll give us. So we're gonna go meet with Yoshida and have him do his little speech. Hope you guys are doing well out there. It's been a while since I played this game, and I hope you guys know what's going on. Hey Baka, how you doing? But yeah, it's been a while since I streamed this. I intended to stream horror games in October, and then I just didn't. I just got way too tired, but now I'm back to doing this. Because I just miss playing this game. I know Tactica is out. I know Titanium Legman's been streaming that. I don't have Tactica yet. I plan to get it, like, I don't know, sometime next month. And I don't know when I'll get around to playing that for my channel, because I know I will. Because I'm interested in it, because I do love Persona 5. I love, you know, the original. I love Royal. I love Strikers, and I'd like to try out Tactica. So anyway, they're sort of yelling at Yoshida because he was a corrupt politician. So first you stole party funds, and now you're stealing ideas, no good Tora? Stop talking all big, you ex-convict. Do I know what's going on? No, I'm not so familiar with Persona 5 to actually remember stuff. I've played this game enough times to where even after a month of not playing, I can still kind of remember. Because we got done with Kaneshiro's palace last time we streamed, and we're just awaiting for the change of heart to happen, because it hasn't happened quite yet. So you got a few more in-game days before we see the results of that, but yeah. Looking forward to the chapter coming up, though. We're gonna meet an interesting character when we do. We gotta stick up for Yoshida, because he's being yelled at by that civilian. Yes, I am no good, Tora, and I have made mistakes. Yes, I am unpopular and powerless. Actually, just so you have you played this game before, Baka? Have you played Persona 5? The original? Or the Royal? The original / Royal? Basically the same, except Royal's got extra stuff.
Yes.
Anyway, Yoshida's just sticking up for himself right here. You can ridicule me all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world. That was just really standing up for himself. Today's speech ended up being filled with a lot of passion, quite unexpectedly, I might add. The highlight, though, was your yelling. I just spoke the truth. It's very promising, but don't overdo it. You should avoid making enemies whenever possible. Okay, that is all for today. There's the guy. You two are amazing. Time to stick up Yoshida pulls out fake gun. only played up to 4. Oh, 4 is really good. I used to stream Persona 4 back when it was when it first came out on PC. Like literally later that night, I streamed Persona 4, and it was like one of my earliest live streaming experiences. So those streams aren't good, but they're on my YouTube channel. They're not very good though. Also, I had to stream via Wi-Fi, so I could only do like 720p 30 frames a second just to get it at a reasonable frame rate on Twitch. But
thank you.
Looks like YouTube, at least doing it through YouTube, in my experience, is a little bit better. I feel that's kind of why I've taken a liking to streaming on YouTube now. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Twitch. I might. I don't know. I just sort of started streaming this game on YouTube just for shits and giggles, and it was my birthday stream, so I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. Anyway, so got a supporter in the heckler from earlier, and so Yoshida's just admitting that he gets flustered every time someone brings up his past. So thanks to us, he's got more courage, so he can actually be a good politician this time around. The thing I like about Yoshida's social link is that pretty much every time you hang out with him, I think maybe actually every time you hang out with him, you're guaranteed to get a rank up, because there is a time limit to his social link. Like there's a date in November in game where after that you can't level him up. But you gotta stream in West Google's failed project Spaces. No, I'm gonna stream on Twitter, or should I call it X? I'm gonna do some X streaming. Yeah.
I shall ask you again.
I'd stream on Kick, but I think that's full of scam artists and people with spicy political takes, so maybe not. Hello, thanks for all your hard work today. Thanks to you, I've remembered something very important. Now that I think about it, ever since the scandal, I felt alone and helpless, like the whole world was against me. Perhaps I got too used to the constant judging and critique, but I realized I'd overlooked something crucial. I'd forgotten the people who support me, and how encouraging it feels to simply be in their presence. Perhaps it seems too obvious or too trite, but I hope you remembered to cherish that too. Extreme videos. Stream on X videos. What could possibly go wrong? Oh wait, you have to put out a certain type of content to be on X videos, you know what I mean? You gotta get that meat flopping out, you know what I mean? God. Miss JT Gunner on XXX. Exactly, right?
Hey!
You gotta see my little gunner if you know what I mean. Or should I say big gunner? Who cares? Let's see, what book shall we read? Let's see, I don't know what I want to read. You know what? Let's do the ABCs of crafting, because that's going to come in handy when we make infiltration tools. There we go.
Oh.
All right.
The number of times you can create infiltration tools has increased. Now we can make a whole bunch of lockpicks. Alright.
Oh my god.
It's already July, huh? I hate the rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers. I miss the dry heat of California. That's how you know she's my least favorite teacher. She likes California. Nah, just kidding, she's alright. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer's long. Now then, Mr. Gunner. That's me.
How about
Two
you?
people are responsible for July and August having 31 days. Do you know who these people are? They're Julius and Augustus. That I do know.
That's correct.
You may already know this, but the months of July and August are named after Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. Augustus named a month after himself, just like Julius. However, he felt like he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius's, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly things like this. See, July is a good month, and August is not so great. That's the difference. Maybe I have a little bit of a bias because Romance talking to me. Hey Dustin, you know I'm all about that Gotha Doctor GF. You know what I'm about. See, she loves the dry heat because she follows the fires. Oh goodness me. That hot, those flaming hot, scorching California summers. Next week on the 13th we have exams. I need to study. Become the Smirt. I am the Smirt S. Smirty. Okay. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? Maruki wants to hang out, and so does Yusuke. I don't know. Kind of want to look at the, I might hang out with Maruki, because like Yoshida, he's also on a time limit, but we'll see where Yusuke is at. Okay, he's only at rank 2. Oh, we really need his follow-up ability. That'll be really good. And we'll look at Maruki. What's he got coming up? Oops. Maruki. Look, it's gonna be a little bit. Okay, we'll hang out with Yusuke. Do we have an Emperor persona? I don't remember my persona stock. Oh, I do. Okay. Yusuke it is then. Let's go hang out with our artist friend.
By the way.
Okay. Let's work on our deal.
See.
Where's JT? The passionate fires of summer love. Gosh. I sort of read that in a Napoleon Dynamite voice. The red hot, the passionate fires of summer love. Gosh. It's out hunting. What was that line? Was with my uncle hunting wolverines. God, that was. I remember when that movie was everywhere. Napoleon Dynamite. That was. Oh, I didn't hang out with him. I'm trying to get him to paint a card. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. You know what? We'll just have him paint a random card. I'll just pick something at random.
I see.
Okay, we will duplicate a magic card. Maybe not that one. How about a recovery support? Yeah, sure, why not that one?
Very well. Well then.
Okay, now we'll hang out
By
with
the
him.
way.
Because we could still do that. We will hang out. But yeah, man, Napoleon Dynamite was when that movie come out? 2005? Yeah, I was in middle school. I was in 8th grade, so like the tail end of middle school when that movie came out.
Indeed.
There's people quoting that movie everywhere. Anyway, he's talking about his painting, and it's not getting attention. Perhaps they are afraid to the truth held within the excuse me. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. Yusuke's got a particular speaking pattern, and when I try to read it out loud, it always trips me up because he's very formal. He's got a very formal way of speaking, and it's just like I try to read it and like, oh my god, I do not have a Yusuke brain. Let's just say there's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. Not too sure. I just remember being absolutely annoyed how often people would copy it. Yeah, that movie was everywhere. That was like one of those rare movies that became a cultural phenomenon, at least for the 2000s. The title is Desire. I see no desire here, except a desire for people to not mimic Napoleon Dynamite in the mid-2000s. I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there's neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there. Oof. They just form apart. There's no need to worry, I am not bothered in the slightest. Then he does this. Oh wait, we have to wait. That was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I didn't pay any mind to them. As long as there are those who know, as long as there are those who are in the know, understand my work, I will be happy. This is, Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. It's not so bad if you have a single person referencing it. It's bad when 80% of your classmates are. Yeah, no man, I could imagine. I just mean like, just hearing gosh everywhere. Dance scene is still pretty funny though. I remember one time just waking up and I had a song randomly stuck in my head. It was it's a song that was used in the ending dance scene of Napoleon Dynamite. It's a Jamiroquai song. I just don't. Canned Heat by Jamiroquai is the song. I just had that randomly stuck in my head when I woke up from a nap one day. And then I just like went on YouTube and just watched that ending scene of Napoleon Dynamite of him doing the dance. It was a weird random thing that just happened in my life out of nowhere, and it's like I have to see Napoleon Dynamite do the dance again. It was earlier this year too, so like all these years later. Anyway, I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best. He's being torn apart again. How dare you? Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brush strokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you really want to progress as an artist. Oof, my work is empty? It's the right one. Don't let it bother you. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. And then he does this. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? Dang shots fired at the Museum of Modern Art, I know, right? It's though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end of for me. Stand up, Yusuke. But what's going to happen to me now without art? What will remain of my being? You can always make NFTs. I see, I must stand up, both literally and figuratively. Failure and art go hand in hand. I cannot simply give up now. Exactly. Always want to try your best with art. I need to get better with art because I'm not a good artist. I mean, I draw like a lot of my YouTube thumbnail stuff, but those are like quick sketches that I put together like the night before a video goes up. Generally speaking, when I make a new series. So that's why a lot of them just look rushed. That's why I'm not really proud of them, but I still like drawing them for the most part. Even though sometimes I think I probably should stop because it's a lot of work. It's probably a little too much work, honestly. It's also why I've sort of scaled back my video thumbnail artwork too. Because I used to do like full drawings. Like you look at some of my earlier stuff, they're like full drawings with backgrounds and stuff. And then now it's just literally a character over a screenshot, and that's because it's just easier to do it that way. It's a lot less work just to draw one thing than put a ever-changing screenshot background. You could follow my dad's advice, which ain't great for your wallet. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic, to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well, of course, because I'm gonna need them. But yeah, it's just easier to just do the simple drawing. It's just, I don't know, man. Because because I don't get a lot of views on my YouTube videos, so in a lot of ways, part of the reason why I scaled back is because it feels like I was putting in a ton of effort into something that's not really getting much payoff. Especially with, there are people out there that, you know, don't draw for their video thumbnails, and, you know, they get reasonable amount of views, and I'm not complaining about my lack of views, it's just, I sort of have to, I'm refocusing my energy to where it would benefit my videos and my channel more, and just doing the art itself really wasn't helping things, so that's really the reason why I've scaled back with the thumbnail drawings. So that's my excuse. Anyway, learn to master figure drawing, practice tons and tons of figure drawing. Yeah, that's the thing that I haven't done, is really, in order to draw anything, especially if it's like anime or cartoon related, you have to like draw like real people, draw like real life things, because the idea is, from what I've heard, is you got to learn the rules before you break them, and I never really learned the rules. I've always just sort of cut corners. That goes especially true with the even the thumbnail drawings. Even now, I cut a lot of corners.
Let us return home.
Like I'm more proud of the artwork I do that's not channel related. Like even earlier this year when I drew the Bowsette drawing, I drew a drawing of Bowsette because I draw a Bowsette pretty much every year since the character's debut, and just like to celebrate the character's anniversary, I always draw the character. I'm more proud of that than any of my thumbnail drawings. What's kind of scary is how few people mastered figure drawing proper. That especially goes true on the internet, because like the internet's full of hobbyists, and you know they don't learn the proper skills. They just draw, but thing is they also keep drawing, so they improve, but you could still see a little bit of wonkiness, which is why you always wind up with perspective and proportion mistakes in professional art. There's also, I'm sure you've heard of the comic book artist Rob Liefeld. He had like he was like one of the biggest comic book artists of the 90s. Like his art basically defines the 90s. You've ever seen his art? I mean, like he had no formal training, and it honestly shows. There's an infamous drawing he did of Captain America, and it is the wonkiest drawing ever. A lot of schools don't cover it as much as they should as well. Yeah, like Rob Liefeld still got famous. He still got work, but I think these days he actually improved his art. I haven't really seen much examples of it, but I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 pictures of his modern art. It's better, but yeah. Everyone likes beating him up, but yeah, he's like a workhorse. Yeah, he did a lot of work for like Marvel and stuff, and of course I think didn't he found like Image Comics as well, when he made like Youngblood and stuff? Yeah, because he got work. He definitely got work. It's not like he's some talentless hack just you know, struggling. I mean, he was popular. He still hates feet, though. Yeah, that's the thing. They always look like pointy diamonds, and then he'll always try to hide the feet behind like debris and stuff. I know. I used to watch a lot of Atop the Fourth Wall, and
You're back.
and Linkara used to make fun of his art. He still might. I don't know. I don't really watch Atop the Fourth Wall anymore. But yeah, it's like, one hand you kind of have to laugh the wonkiness of his drawings, but on the other hand, you have to admire the fact that that dude got a lot of work to the point where his drawings are basically like the 90s personified. Like, you think 90s comics, you think of Rob Liefeld art, and just he got a lot of work and success from doing all that. So I don't know, man. It's almost inspirational in a way, I guess. Anyway, they're just talking about Kaneshiro,
Yo.
the Phantom Thieves.
Hey.
Got a bunch of protein.
Oh.
That's right. Sojiro wants to hang out. What's Sojiro
Got
want?
time right now?
I don't know if we can
Next
really
time, then.
hang out Well, we can hang out with Sojiro, but there comes a point where his social link will sort of not really stop, but it'll stagnate a little, because we have to do a major story event first, which I think is coming up fairly soon, and before we can really get him to level up. Just sort of looking at my social links here. Alright. So he's kind of in a rush. If I remember correctly, he also has a bunch of popular characters under his belt. Yeah, he created Deadpool. A lot of people think Gail Simone created Deadpool. She reinvented him, but it was actually Rob Liefeld that created Deadpool. Gail Simone just gave him his iconic personality, I think. I think that's how it works, but I do know that Rob Liefeld was the one that created Deadpool. And he also created Cable, who was a popular X-Men character too. So yeah, it's an irrational success. Yeah. It was like, you could sort of laugh at what he's done, but he's also done like a lot. Like, what do I keep trying to do? I keep going back and forth. Oh, I was, yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Sorry, I forgot my buttons. Anyway. So, oh yeah, and oh, we need to hang out with Mishima, I think, because he's ready to level up, and because Mishima's social link, it's all about your reserve party members getting EXP, and slight spoilers, when you get them maxed out, it's basically like your reserve party members will get the same amount of XP as your active party members. So anyway, he's complaining about talking to Oya because we hooked them up together, and all she wanted to do was talk about the Phantom Thieves with him, even though he just wanted to impress a girl, impress an older woman. So let's go talk to him. He also levels up pretty easy. I think he pretty much levels up every time you do a mission for him, and then you visit him again. So he's talking about the idol that he tried to, the male idol that he tried to get us to change the heart of, but of course we didn't do it because it's senseless. His reputation did a 180 after he announced the marriage, though. People used to hate him, but now everyone wants to talk about how sweet and manly he is. At any rate, we can't oppose the will of the public. Good thing we decided not to change his heart. Support for the Phantom Thieves would have really dropped if we had. I need to make sure our next target is one we can win against. You're so reliable. We have to rizz him up to get his to get some points.
Actually...
Oh, by the way, I came up with a new plan of attack. If you really want to make you guys famous, we need to do more than just answer promising requests. Right now, there are tons of idiots out there doubting you and try to influence others to do the same. So we're gonna purge them. Oh god, he wants to do the purge. By changing their hearts? Well, almost, you're half right. The truth is, I looked up some of these idiots who are criticizing you and sent them warning messages. Chill, man, chill. You know, if something like, if you don't change your wicked ways, you will be our next target. So he's basically threatening our doubters and haters on our behalf, and yeah, you can see he's getting a little drunk with power, you know, being the quote-unquote Phantom Thieves manager. There's still some people who say they don't believe, but deep down they're just afraid of you guys. Isn't this great? Yeah, he's getting a little twisted, ain't he? Plus, now all these haters are gone. People are putting a bunch more info on the forum. He turned into a Reddit admin. Yeah, that's exactly right. He's basically the admin of our Phantom Thieves. Post after post after post, it's all please and help me. This is so much fun. Fun? All I did was find my own way to change people's hearts. I'm above simple stuff like producing and advertising now. I can change the world. I have the strength to do that now. Oh. It's the bully. Eh? Akiyama-kun. Yo, Mishima, I haven't seen you since graduation. We actually saw each other here not that long ago. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Akiyama-kun? What? Are you okay? What do you mean? Does it look like I ain't okay? I don't know, you just seem quiet. Shut your mouth, Zero. I don't got time to be listening to you. Something's going on with Akiyama. Zero. He acts like my total nothing, but he still takes time to try and mess with me. I've changed though. I'm a better than a loser like him. I even heard he's been hanging out with some shady people. They're all scum. I wish we could change their hearts for the good of our society.
Oh.
Wait, that's it. Maybe we could change his heart instead of the actors. Alright, it's decided. Your next target is going to be Akiyama-kun. Let's see, where is his info? His face looks pretty weird. Yeah, it does. Speaking of targets, you guys gonna come after me someday too? Are you feeling guilty? You're really considering it? So, yeah, Shima, you're hanging around with a shady person. He is hanging around with a thief. In a way. Oh, we're meeting up with the Phantom Thieves. So he wants to get revenge on a guy who just made fun of him? Didn't he give us some other weird request too? Excuse me. I'm getting tongue twisted already. Something about a handsome actor? Is Mishima-kun trying to take advantage of us? Apparently he also threatened anyone who would dare speak ill of the Phantom Thieves on his forum. Perhaps we should enact a change of heart on Mishima, not this Akiyama fellow.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa, wait up, he ain't that bad.
Yep.
I guess we could find out what has happened if we manage to find a shadow. I mean, he's already worried that we're gonna change his heart, right? We're probably gonna be able to track down a shadow in Mementos. All things considered, I think our best course of action would be to defeat it and change his heart.
No way, man.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me. It may seem preposterous, but we cannot allow him to disrupt our work. Excuse me. I'm sort of getting tongue twisted already. Anyway, either way, we cannot decide whether or not we change his heart later. For now, we must meet a shadow. Let's go.
Let's carry out
So
our
now they're gonna go to Mementos. And they're gonna go find a shadow, because he's definitely got one. And here we are. Who are you? Could you be the Phantom Thieves? So you want to change my heart, even after everything I've done for you guys? Me, of all people? You just shut up and listen to what I told you. The Phantom Thieves would get even more famous. And if you did that, I'd get some of the spotlight too. I wouldn't be some stupid Zero anymore. There's finally some hope back in my life, so why? Why are you so insistent on stopping me? Yo, losers, get out of here. I want to talk to your leader. Alone. So, now we're just gonna have a one-on-one talk. With the Shadow. This is all your fault. Before you came along, I knew my role in life. I was supposed to be the guy everyone messed with. I had accepted that I was a Zero, embraced it even. Once I figured out you were one of the Phantom Thieves, everything changed. You just had to get close to me.
Damn it.
I mean, seeing a real-life hero do all this amazing stuff made me wish I could be something more. I want to change society too. I want the world to notice me. If I can make the Phantom Thieves famous, maybe I'll end up famous too. Would that really satisfy you?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I don't have any other choice. I don't have special powers like you guys. Heck, nobody even pays attention to me. In the end, that's why I need you guys. You're the only way I'll be able to make a name for myself. I know it's wrong, but if I can't push my way into the spotlight now, when will I? Anyway, just bring it on already. You're here to fight, aren't you? Funny you mention that. What, you aren't going to change my heart? There's no need. I think we've just talked you out of it.
Hey.
Come on, let's go. I'm sure he's learned something if he's been spreading all this time with us amazing heroes, yeah?
No.
No, I need the Phantom Thieves. I need to be famous. I need to. So, we've just taken down a shadow without fighting. That's how we do it.
This humidity
Good
is
morning. It's
overwhelming.
quite hot today. By the way, Kaneshiro's deadline is this weekend, isn't it? His change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. It's gonna get busy.
True.
This is true. With the added attention, we may receive more requests on that message board. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now while we still have the chance. Take care of the, things, he said. Do we even have any requests right now? No, we don't. Okay. So Ryuji wants to hang out? Take down the shadow destroys a man's hope. Like, it was for his own good. It was for his own good. Wait a minute. What do we want to do? Damn, R1. I forgot my buttons. Yeah. So Makoto and Ryuji on. Takumi. Who else? Okay. Hold on. Before we, do all that. Confidant. That's what I want to check. Okay. Photos on rank 2. Ooh. Yeah, we probably want to get her ranked up a little bit. On. Yeah, we could do that. We'll probably hang out with Makoto. I think. I don't like leaving my dudes on red. Actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Decide later. We are going to go to the student council room and hang out with Makoto. We have a priestess persona. Yeah, we do. Okay.
Oh,
Not going to the student council room, Morgana.
hey.
We're gonna hang out with our dear friend Makoto,
Thank
so
you.
we can get her
Excuse me.
get her new skill. Aiko Takao-san, you've been spending time in the red light district lately, haven't you? Both myself and JT-kun here saw you there. Based on where you were heading, we assume you were working at a store called the After School Salon. How is it working there? What do you mean? It's just a normal cafe. They make me wear a costume and stuff, but that's it. Oh, and I don't have to do anything weird, if you know what I mean. It's all totally legal. So you're sure nothing strange is going on? Yup. The worst I get is some weird old guys gawking at me. I see. Beyond that, though, why are you still working there? How's your financial situation? Fine. I mean, I could just ask my parents for cash whenever I want. Oh, I see. But they totally bug me about what I'm buying if I did all that. That's why I work at the salon. I get some good spending money, plus the guys who come in there, like, mega pamper me. Mega pamper? It's nice having people treat you like you're special, you know? I'm sure a super honor student like you gets that all the time, though. Anyways, you gotta tell me... Excuse me. Anyways, you gotta tell on me, you even brought a witness today. Hold up. Doesn't that mean you two are in Shinjuku together? What's up with that, Miss Perez? Uh-oh. You have the wrong idea. Makes sense.
Yes.
Wait, what? Right, it was nothing more than an errand I asked him to accompany me on. At any rate, don't mind him. As for you, I don't plan on telling anyone. Oh, I get it, so we're protecting each other's secrets. Oh crap, and I just realized your boyfriend's that rumored criminal. You're a real badass, Miss Perez. Oh boy. I told you that's not how it is. I was just worried you were getting wrapped up in some shady business, so I asked him here for support. Whatever. By the way, I was wondering, is that a Buchimaru-kun pencil case? Huh? You know Buchimaru-kun? I had like tons of Buchi stuff back when I was a kid. What a blast from the past. Wait, why is it so beat up? Well, it was given to me while I was still in elementary school. I'd like to buy a new one, but they've stopped selling Buchimaru-kun merchandise. Uh-oh. OMG, this is so hilarious. The student council president has an adorable pencil case? My image of you has done like a complete 360 today. Isn't that a full circle? She turned 360 degrees and walked away. If you know that old meme from the Xbox 360 days especially. I don't know. I'm just real surprised. You don't really look like the kind of person who'd be into that stuff. I mean, I always thought you were kind of like a robot, but I guess I had to get to know you better. Hey, why don't we trade phone numbers? I really want to talk to you more about Buchimaru-kun and your boyfriend. Oh, they've befriended each other. Wait, he's not my boyfriend. And saved. I'll send pics of my Buchimaru-kun collection later, though. Bye-bye. She's going off to the shady cafe. She was all over the place. Honestly, though, I'm in shock. She thought I was a robot. Don't let it get to you. I won't. I'm aware of how one could perceive me in that way. You know, I believe what Takao-san said about me is about how other think as well. I thought I had changed after the incident with Kaneshiro, but perhaps it wasn't enough. That aside, it's almost inspiring to meet someone so distinct from myself. Beep boop. Yeah, you could pick that. I think she gets mad. I'm going to go look at things a little differently from now on.
Well?
And, well, I think that will help me break out of my shell. I hope you're ready. I'm going to show you how useful an honor student can really be. If a negotiation with a martial arts using shadow fails, you could try again. So that's her new ability. Black belt talk. All right. Just wrapping up here.
I'll see you later.
Hello. Thanks for sitting in with me today. It really did help. I got a message from Takao-san earlier. She turned out to be quite a fan of Buchimaru-kun. It was crazy to see a picture of her entire collection. She even has a bunch of Buchimaru-kun emoticons. Sounds like you two get along. They're the best of friends. Though I'm a little worried about that store she works at, I'll try a little harder to get through to her about it. I might come to you for more advice later. For now, I'll let you go. Talk to you later. Alright.
You're back.
Do I have any news? So, oh yeah, wants to hang out. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need more yen to talk to the fortune teller, don't I? So who do I... Can't do a Y because I don't have enough guts. Can't really do... Well, I can do Sojiro. I want to increase my guts. Let me see my socials. Yeah, my social stats. So I have staunch guts. I need it to be level 4 to do a Y social link. Should probably do some studying too. I don't know. It's what, the 13th is when the exams begin? I don't know. Let me see what I can do to increase my guts, though. I think I'll do that.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's watch a DVD. No.
Oh.
Play a game. Yeah, there we go. We need to play more of the video game.
Okay.
Start up Starfornius. That's a new enemy type. Make sure you aim carefully before you shoot it down. Good, good. It looks like you're back on track to beat it. Oh, there aren't any...
Do you think...
It's the boss. Don't blame her for being worried, though. A lot of cafes in Japan can come off as suspicious due to where they're located. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, because she's worried that she's getting into sex work, or, well, might be lured into sex work. I think that's her concern. There we go. Got my button mashing skills.
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
Get my guts up a little bit. Try to get a level 4. Might be a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually need to get my kindness up, because my kindness is still level 2. Yeah, I need to start focusing on my social stats.
Really?
I've kind of been neglecting them. Shogi, that's a grandpa-ass game to get into now. Now it's back in fashion. There are a lot of young shogi pros out there right now. I've been following Hifumi Togo. Like you walk down the side alley, go to a dock door, then bean stairs, then bam, Hedgehog Cafe. It's like... Why is this here? Anyway, they're talking about a potential social link.
Hey.
About the pretty girl.
Hey, wait. Good morning.
Ah, there's Kasumi. Did I start Hifumi's social link? I don't think I have. Do I? I think we need a good amount of charm before I could do that, huh? But I can only talk to her at night, so can't do that now.
Is why I hate rainy season.
Let's see, who wants to hang out? An wants to hang out, we could do that. I think she might be the only one. I haven't unlocked Akihabara yet, haven't I? No, I don't think I have. That might be a little bit later. Okay, we'll hang out with An. I think she's the only one you can really hang out with right now. So, we'll go hang out with her.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I guess we'll wait. Oh yeah, just talking about things. Let's hang out with An. Go to the diner. So I talked to Shiho about what happened with Mika back at the photo shoot. And you know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly though, it was kinda refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really just need someone to laugh at you if you really want to feel better. It's a friend, yeah. You're probably right about that. It'd probably make me angry if it was just some random person. But anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, Shiho's a real strong one here.
Hey.
I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day. She said she wanted me to be there. So I agreed without thinking much about it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. Was she working hard? Yeah. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently she can't even move her feet. She said it feels like her legs are filled with sand. But she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I just wanted to make her stop. By the time it was over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up. And that's why she asked me to come, to keep her motivated. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways she normally never would. But even with that, she finished her session. So Shiho's getting better slowly but surely, but it's an emotional experience. I didn't have to go through that. Is it because I'm weak? It's because you're kind. I'm right, come on. You know, even through all that pain, I thought Shiho was cool. Beautiful even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Strength is more than just not getting phased. It's the power to fight through adversity. So I was thinking, and what can I do to help Shiho? Show her your own strength. My strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do just that. I'm gonna give it my all. You know, JT, being with you really helps me see things clearly. What I should do, the true meaning of strength, well, thank you for that. Alright. Harrison recovery. Chance to cure status ailments afflicted upon party members.
All right.
She could slap some sense into us, that's basically what that is. What are you looking at me like that for? Pretty girls get ruddy noses too, you know.
Bye.
Hey, why do noses run and feet smell? That's an old knee slapper of a joke right there. Oh, it's me. Thanks for earlier. I feel better now that I got to talk to you about everything. I'm gonna try my best to help Shiho out, in my own way. Maybe our relationship won't ever be exactly the way it was before, but now that I saw her crying, I know I'll find something I can do for her. I'll cheer you on. Alright. We wrap up here, and nighttime.
Rain, huh?
Okay, who wants to hang out? Ooh, Kawakami does. 5,000 yen. We'll request her. We'll do it. And she just made ramen. And it's the microwavable ramen. Well, did you enjoy the maid's cooking and together with the maid services I provided today? The high-end cup noodles really do make a difference, don't they? Yeah, they do. I thought you would agree, Master. They are pretty complicated, though. It says to drain the hot water once and leave the sauce packet on the lid so it gets warm. Don't complain to me if you're going to complain. Don't request me if you're going to complain, excuse me. Besides, I thought I warned you already. Why would you request me again? Well, one, because you called me and you offered. I wanted to see you. Are you sure that's really the reason? Well, I guess I'm in no position to complain since I'm making money from it. So tired. We had a faculty meeting just the other day. Why'd they have to last so long?
Jeez.
Thanks to the Phantom Thieves, these students have been really less restless lately. Kawakami. Yep. The teacher maid. The teachers can't agree on what to do about them or the Phantom Thieves. I wish they'd talk more about our bonus instead. I heard they might even cut the teacher salaries. I'm so sick of it. I request you more often. Really? I'll continue to serve you with all my might, master. If I don't, I'll be in trouble if I don't pick up more shifts. Uh-oh. Another phone call. Hello?
What?
What? How much? I can't. Yes, but that's true. Sure. Yes, I understand. It's my responsibility after all. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, I'm a little behind my sister's medical bills. Don't overdo it. Apparently there's some crazy incurable disease, and so there's lots of fees and extra charges. That's why it would really help me if you requested me more. Oh, never mind. You're my student. I can't keep relying on you. Anyways, time for me to go. Hey, feel free to call me to do housework. It doesn't have to be through the maid service. I live close by, so I could stop over whenever you need me. Besides, I'm worried that you can't cook or do laundry because you don't have your parents. Oh, and if your friends suddenly come over, I can always leave out the back way. So now we can have her do housekeeping. Also, there's something up about the story she's telling. Something tells me she's telling a little bit of a fib. A little bit of a story there. But yeah, this is a really useful skill to have. Just have her do like do some housekeeping because it's you can have her like make curry like when you're off doing other things.
Good night.
Kawakami, instant noodles. I don't know. I'd eat whatever instant noodles she gave me. Anyway, she's calling and saying, "Wasn't my meal so delicious? Could you taste all the love I put into it? All the love she put into the instant noodles? But you can't just eat cup noodles, right? You need balanced nutrients. Maybe next time you could try some of my homemade cooking instead. Seriously though, you're still young, so you really need to eat properly. I'll work hard at it." So yeah. Fudged up that call, but no well.
Good morning. It's hot again today. Kaneshiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now.
I sure hope we do too. Are you worried?
Of course I am. Palaces, changing hearts. It's hard to tell what's reality anymore.
Fiction is reality.
The only thing I can do now is believe.
It's like Parappa the Rapper used to say, you gotta believe. Oh, she can actually cook? You can make her cook. You can make her cook food, but I think you have to level her up some more before you can really make her cook for you. But she can. Anyway, what'd she say? I sort of I had the auto continue on, so I didn't really read. Oh yeah, today's the Tanabata, the Star Festival. Not like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations and write my wish on a piece of paper though. I'm not feeling it this year. Oh, but there's a traditional food associated with Tanabata, just like chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Do you know the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san. Tell me, what is the traditional Tanabata food? I'll give you a hint. It's based on a certain motif in Tanabata's myth.
Hey, wait!
Uh-oh, I don't remember. Traditional food. So Tanabata is about the gods crossing a starry sky to reunite once every year. It might have something to do with the Milky Way. Oh yeah, they gotta cross the Milky Way to get to each other. So if the traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way... Somen noodles. Yeah, I can see that. The Milky Way's like a long white bundle of them, right? Yes! The traditional foods of Tanabata's gotta be the somen noodles.
That's correct.
Oh good, we got it right. The traditional food for Tanabata is somen noodles. I don't know how to say these Japanese words, I just take a guess. Originally in China, they ate a baked good that we call sakube in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, the pronunciation went from sakube to sakumen to somen, a wholly different food. Going with the theme of calming demons, somen on Tanabata is called demon guts. Go restore your strength with some seasonal food and get ready for your exams.
Thanks.
All right.
Nice going.
Soman. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that is either. I am a smart man. In game. You're reading it correctly? Yeah, I hope so. I do my best. Kasumi wants to level up, and I guess so does Yusuke. Hold on. Ooh, we can hang out with the doctor. There's a Soman salad. I see. Where are we at with Kasumi, anyway? Where is Kasumi? Rank 2, okay. Alright, I have to go use the restroom real quick, but I'm gonna be right back, so just we'll see you in a minute. Alright, I'm back. So, just needed to drain the lizard. I know that's a little bit TMI, but it's what I had to do. Anyway. Okay. What to do now? Kinda wanna hang out with Kasumi, honestly. So, hold on. Do we have a faith persona? Let me check on that first before we, no we don't. Okay, we have to go to the Velvet Room. Get a faith persona. So, Velvet Room, here we come. Oh, there's Caroline just sitting on top right there.
Hey, inmate.
She just kicks her ass in there. Alright. So we'll just, I think we have faith persona. Oh wait, we do have to register, don't we? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. How do we check the other version? Oh, that's how we do that. Okay.
You'd like to register this?
And then him.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
there we go. Alright, so
These are
needed
the
to
packs
register
you have won.
those. Let's we need Faith. Faith. Where's Faith? Faith should be at the bottom, right? Yeah. We only have one. We only have Phoenix.
Is this what a fee is then accept
Okay,
this
we'll take
persona?
Phoenix then.
Done already?
Should
Right.
fuse some more, but
No
that'll have to
slacking
wait
off.
for later. Anyhow, okay. Now we'll hang out with Kasumi. Like, she won't level up, she won't rank up, but we at least hang out with her. It'll
Hello.
increase our chances. So let's hang
What
out.
do you want to do? Yes.
We will go hang out at, I don't know. Where do we want to go? We'll go to the park. Why not? Let's go to the park.
I love that place.
Yeah, you could just hang out with, like, social links. And, yeah, you get, like, these neat little cutscenes and, other things. As long as you're happy.
Yes.
I could say the same thing. I'm just happy to have you here with me. Oh, I actually have a favor to ask. When we leave, can I be the one to row us back? After watching you row us all the way here, I thought I got the urge to try it. Oh, she wants to row the boat.
Well, let's go.
Sometimes when you hang out with a social link, they'll give you a gift that you can decorate your room with.
You're back.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have 100,000 yen, unfortunately. Ooh, Mishima wants to hang out. So does Sojiro. Okay, we'll hang out with Mishima. Get his just further his little journey. Check his
Leave it
bond.
to me.
Oh yeah, greatly increases EXP earned from battle. Okay, yeah, we need to do this. Sort of putting Oya on the back burner because her social link honestly doesn't give like the greatest reward. It all ties into your your little wanted meter when you explore like the palaces, and in this game, this version of Persona 5 especially, it's actually not that useful anyway. Yeah, so Mishima is just saying he wants to call off changing Akiyama's heart, but of course the Phantom Thieves had already made that decision because we sort of talked to a shadow and wait, how'd you know about that? So, oh, I get it. Of course a thief who steals hearts would see what's going on in the depths of my psyche. You know, I first started the fan site so I could spread your message of justice to the world. Before I knew it, the only reason I wanted to help you guys was so I could get famous myself. Though maybe that's always been the real reason. I don't know, I thought I was doing it out of respect for you guys. Yet deep down, I think I really just wanted to show the world that I'm more than just a stupid zero. Look where that got me, though. I'm just a selfish loser clinging desperately to your popularity. I don't deserve to work alongside the valiant Phantom Thieves. Well, thanks for everything, bye. And he runs off. I wanted to try that when you're in Japan, but didn't have the time. I imagine there'd be a lot of stuff. I've never been to Japan, but I'd like to go one day. My sister's been to Japan. Actually, when she was in Japan, she actually got me one of the Persona 5 mangas. Of course, it's in Japanese, so I can't read it, but I have it in my bookshelf. It's neat. Man, I totally ate dirt. I'm such an idiot. I can't even run away right. Working alongside the Phantom Thieves has made me feel like I myself can change the world. There's only ever been you guys. I'm still just as powerless as always. And that's the truth. I wonder if there's really any way a pathetic guy like me can help you. Maybe the fan site. That's it. My special power lies in running the fan site. I don't want it to be about public relations anymore. First and foremost, that site needs to be a safe haven for people in serious trouble. After all that happened with me with Kamoshida, I know how hard it can be to speak out against injustice. So as long as there are voices crying out for the Phantom Thieves, I'm gonna help them be heard. Alright. Greatly increases EXP earned from battle. Alright, get a bunch of EXP. By the way, he's not such a bad guy as he pretends to be. He's talking about Akiyama. Apparently he's super sweet to his girlfriend. Can you imagine that? They've been talking about getting married even since back in middle school. I'm honestly kind of jealous.
Well, see you later.
Funny when people talk about marriage that young. The thing I mentioned about Akiyama-kun turned out to be true. It wasn't just some rumor. Found a post on a fan site run by a girl who I assume is Akiyama-kun's girlfriend. She said she's worried because her boyfriend's been hanging out with some sketchy guys, acting strange too. Seems like enough evidence to make him a target, but I'm gonna look into this a little further just to be safe. It's your time to shine. Leave it to me. You can't ignore a cry for help on the fan site. Yeah. But yeah. There's this guy I went to high school with. I didn't know him, but I knew people who knew him. And, apparently he was engaged to a woman who was slightly older than him. At least that's what I heard. And what I seen on Facebook. Obviously the engagement didn't last. Just stupid high school stuff, but damn. Anyway, what can we read? Learn pro darts. Ooh, this is gonna be really good for later.
Nice.
For when we have to throw darts.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, now we can use third eye when playing darts, which will sort of slow down the little cursor. I had a pair of classmates who married right out of high school. They're still together. Oh, wow. I don't know, man. Sometimes these relationships actually work out, but I feel like a lot of times they don't. At least in my experience, but I'm just a natural cynic. Anyway, I need to save my game because I haven't saved enough. They're still together, ignoring the guy who got shotgun wedded. Oh, well, that's a different case. That's a different case. When you have a shotgun wedding, it's like, yeah, you should have worn a rubber. Takumi wants to go level up. He's still married too, but everyone would kill him if they divorced. Ooh, boy. Yeah. What are those families, huh? Let's see. Yeah, we're close to maxing Takumi out. What about Marky? I don't want to hang out with Marky. We'll do that. Should be in practice building. All right, Doc. I need some counseling.
What a scorcher, right?
Wait a minute.
I see.
We need a counselor persona. I don't think we have one, do we? Do we have a counselor persona? We do not. Okay. Velvet Room first, then we'll go hang out with Marky. Because having the proper persona will help us out. Big time.
Hey, inmate.
Okie doke. Just need a counselor persona so we can get his to rank up fast because
How goes the
again, he has a time limit.
Justine,
I think it's also
you
like
handled
November end game
These are the
when
paths
his
you have walked.
when his time limit runs out, same as Yoshida. And if you really want to get to like the extra content for this game, you have to max him out. I do have counselor, don't I? Counselor persona? I'd be surprised if I don't. Oh yeah, I do have a couple.
This person will withdraw then accept
Okay,
such
we'll get the
rudeness.
blue teardrop.
Already? What?
They're complaining about me being rude. Oh fuck, I fucked that up. Wait a minute.
Are you finished?
I just realized I'm in the Velvet Room. I need to see where we're at with their
Do you need something?
with their penal labor.
Now.
Floros Tarukaja. Yeah, we need a Floros. We need to figure out how to get that. Anyway,
Are you finished?
I want to leave here.
It is time.
I need to go hang out with the school counselor. Okay, now we go hang out with Marky. Hello, Doc.
What a scorcher, right?
We're gonna help him out. Excuse me. All right.
Be careful, okay?
So it'll rank up soon, it says.
Ah, you're back.
Deadline's tomorrow. We gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine. Everyone's just worrying, but you know everything's gonna be okay. The fake news journalist. No, actually, she's real news, but again, like I keep saying, her social link isn't... I just put it on the back burner because it's the least useful. I mean, we'll do it a little bit, but I'm just sort of prioritizing everything else. Right now, I want to go to Big Bang Burger and eat a giant hamburger to increase my guts. Wait, we have the church, don't we? Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we have to get our charm up, don't we? So she notices us. Maybe we should focus on that. Yeah, we do, because we haven't started her Hifumi social link, because she won't notice us until we have like charm, don't we? She's a news blogger, the horror. Yeah, I think she covers politics too. Boy, how do we get our charm up? I think we have to... How do we get our charm up? I don't know. I think the bathhouse might be a way.
Let's do it.
Let me save. Let me save so we can save scum if we need to. Yeah, boost our charm. Yeah, let's go in. Let's go take a bath. I'm sure we're very stinky. Just bathing with other dudes. I think you're even more handsome now. I'm always handsome, Morgana.
Wanna head back?
Alright. Police sirens. Look at all these police cars. Did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premises. Another psychotic breakdown? I can't handle this. Does it have something to do with the posters we saw? It mayhaps have been. You boy, what's going on? Found an interesting plot spell in Pathfinder 5 Generation Curse. They're talking about something, about the Phantom Thieves, about a criminal. Wonder what's going on. Could give them an entire family -6 intelligence and ruin them all. Oh boy.
Who cares?
Wonder if there's something like that in real life. Just everyone in the family just turns stupid. Feels like it. Oh yeah, they're talking about the Phantom Thieves because apparently they caught a criminal. I think they caught our guy.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime
Oh, they got
department
Kaneshiro.
couldn't catch Junior Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate
Yep,
someone's
so
past?
finally done with that little story arc. We've got Kaneshiro to turn himself into the authorities.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Ooh, he's worried about Makoto.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Oh, I can't do Hifumi's social link. I was sort of looking up a guide to see if we could do Hifumi's social link. It's the level 3 charm, and I think we have that, so we could totally just start that whenever. We really need to. We really do, because she has a useful one as well. Heard the leader of a crime ring that got caught, that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I am thankful for the police for arresting their perp, even though they're just doing their job. By the way, purpose police slang. You may have heard the stars in police procedural say it. It's short for perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question, Gunner-san?
Give me an answer.
The sum of angles of A through E is the same of the sum of the interior of a certain shape, 180 degrees. Do you know what that shape that is? I don't know. Was it a triangle? Okay, yeah, I knew that. I didn't have to cheat. I didn't have to cheat, but I did it anyway. The sum of the interior of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees when it's planar. Planar, I don't know. I've been out of school for way too long.
Nice going.
No boy. Not that I did well in school. Well, up until high school I did really well. College, not so much. But, yeah, I mean, the era and, well, the general area as well of where when I went to school, it was just like, they pushed kids through, basically, so. Not saying that I was some dumbass that just got by, because I mean, don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was a above average kid, maybe fairly smart, I'd say.
Kaneshiro finally
But,
confessed.
you know,
People have been making a huge
I don't
deal of
cling
it
on
since
to
the
my
police
high school
announcement.
glory is what I'm trying to say.
It's difficult
Unlike
to
some
accept
people
that
I
the
know
authorities
that
are taking
in
all
their
of the credit
30s
for his
still
arrest.
do.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online
Anyway,
though.
Phantom Thieves are
Look,
becoming famous.
It's all coming together for us.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So
They believe.
This is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today.
No. What's she up to?
I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need
Uh-oh.
to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh?
We're getting
What did it
famous.
say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
The Phantom Thieves are becoming
This
famous.
excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
And,
It'll be fine. No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
another metaverse user.
Yeah.
There's something
he said
about
we're
that.
Not the only ones who are doing it.
There's other
Not gonna
people
let
who
it bother
explore
me.
the
As far
metaverse.
as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
Is he the kind of guy that just grabs poop out of his butt?
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now, what
Man,
do you want to do
what was
about
that
our
one
next
video I
target?
saw? It's like some guy in a
Don't
radio
get
show
ahead of
talking about
yourself. Still,
how he
people might expect
poops.
a lot from our next move,
He
considering
like
how
catches the
excited they're
poop in his
getting.
hand as it falls from his ass and
can't
then
just pick any
throws it
old
in the
snow
toilet
now.
or some weird
There's
shit
no
like
need to
that.
hurry, though.
I
Counting
really hope that guy
Kaneshiro
was just
and
fucking
claim
around
3
on the radio and just not,
consecutive victories, right? You should just lay low and wait for
confessing
all
to
this
something
excitement to
stupid.
blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Party, party, party.
Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
Yeah, he's really
So
getting
we
the
can count you out then, Morgana?
fame thing to his head.
What are you talking about?
What the
I
hell?
was just saying we should
Man,
try
that-
and keep
that's
our
a
party
gross-
on the down low.
This is a weird, it's a weird video.
That's the
I
spirit. Well,
don't
I'm
know.
gonna let
I don't
Makoto
know. I just hope it's someone fucking around.
Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So,
Oh boy.
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week.
Oh boy.
Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. If you wish not to stand out, you had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies.
She's saying they gotta
Let you
study
know
hard.
once finals are over.
Go to school and
Understood?
study hard.
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Phantom Thieves did
Have you
nothing
figured
wrong.
out who they are?
And you
No, I'm
are
no
very
witness.
sus, Principal.
However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own
Damn.
merit. Please excuse me.
She said, you could take that recommendation letter
Hey, we're not done
and
here.
shove it up your giant ass. You boy. He's got to call his
Sir,
boss.
It's me. I apologize for bothering you like this about that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties.
See, I
Still,
relied on a
why would
teenage
someone
girl to
as
gather
important as
evidence.
you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your...
He hung up on him.
Damn it!
Oh, that silly principal.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end.
You could
Even if I
become a
manage to
professional thief
push
in
through
real
tough entrance
life.
Exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Yes, the standard
Even the police
JPEG of
couldn't
a
figure
man.
out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
That could
Why
never
does it
happen in a
matter?
world like
The police
this.
still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession.
Damn.
Not that a child would understand.
Oof. Damn, Sai.
So she was.
Oh, yes,
interested in
that's
the
how
case
it
after
works.
all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I
She really
finally
wants that
found a place
promotion.
where I belong.
How are things? You seem to be keeping on the straight and narrow so far, but that doesn't mean you could just slack off with the summer on the horizon. I'll be fine, Sojiro. Anyway, it was regarding my investigation of the incident with Mr. Kamoshida talking about the principal. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word of any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Are you going to be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as this exemplary honor student. And it is important for a detective. Yeah, I guess. That she could be more honest with herself, and she's gonna be a
An advisor,
proper member
huh?
as an advisor
This new
for our
teammate of
team.
ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
Sure will.
Let's do it.
All right. Now that I know we can start Hifumi's social link, I think she might be at the church. Hello, we'll see. Akechi wants to hang out. I think, yeah, he has a time limit, technically speaking, too. How are we with him? It'll be a bit before he really comes into prominence, but yeah, we want to get his done ASAP too. Rank 3, okay, where are we at? Sleuthing mastery. Oh, that's really good. We even close to having him like rank up? No, wait. He's in Kichijoji. That's right. No, we're not. We're not close. Okay, so. Okay, we'll go hang out with Hifumi.
Hey, hey!
Hifumi-chan?
What?
Ah, she noticed us because of our overflowing charm. Playing shogi at a church. Ask her. I want to learn shogi from the shogi master.
Yes?
Can I help you?
Can you teach me shogi?
Huh? You don't necessarily have
Fun
to learn
fact,
from me, you know.
Ufumi
There
was
are
supposed
other
to be a
options,
Phantom Thief.
such as playing
She was
online.
designed to be a member of the Phantom Thieves, but she ended up not making the
Sorry.
cut because there
I
was.
just can't.
I think they felt that her role would have
Well
been too
then.
superfluous with you know,
So,
with Makoto
You
and
like
other
shogi?
characters. So she's just a standard person, a standard social link.
like me?
So
You're a
I don't
bit
know.
strange, but
from her design, you
you.
could kind of tell that she was intended to be like a bigger character than she
just
is.
a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's all right with you.
So she's just a side character. So, fun little fact.
I'll start. So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this?
Yeah, she's also really gets into shogi.
It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I could still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace.
I don't know.
If you aspire
This
to
is
become
just
a
like
shogi
her,
player, I
the way she
recommend
gets
you take
way
a
to
study of the
shogi.
game
I
to
feel
heart.
like that's fitting
Thank
for
you for
someone who
playing.
would be a major character.
Well then,
But
that will be all for today.
but yeah, she
If it's all right with you,
really stands
may
out.
I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you.
I'm a
Which is
gambler.
strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
Sorry, I'm a beginner.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
You just totally wrecked a beginner.
However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Bring it on!
That's precious. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play.
I imagine
You'll assist
conceding
me
when
with
I
my
can
new
flip
moves.
the board. It's like, what's your shogi RP skills say about this? Earthquake! And just flip the board. And flash forward. Back to the interrogation room at present day.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
Yeah, I essentially learned how to be a masterful tactician by playing games. A star persona, yep. Yeah, I just sort of skipped through it because it's like... The narrator takes their sweet time. But anyway, allows you to swap current party members with backup members during Joker's turn. This is basically what her social link is about. It's, it's basically like switching party members during battle and other things like that. So, really, really useful stuff. That's why I really needed
let's
to...
end here for today.
Really should have started her social link a little bit earlier. I thought we had to level up our charm some more, but we were still okay. We actually had enough charm. I guess that's what happens when you take a month off of streaming. It's like you forget where you are.
Thank you for today.
Oh, Gunner-san, I'd like to thank you once again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There's no obligation, of course. Alright, get her phone number.
Until next time.
Alrighty. And now it's time to go inside the Velvet Room. Oh no. We have to another flash forward. That's right, that's right. This was funny how we have two of these in a row. Now we have to learn about our next target.
Don't be ridiculous. This new
Board
ally
games?
you gained was
No.
Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
Clueless, huh?
That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
It was all their fault. It's the truth. It's the truth, lady.
But why would you
Remember, they
fabricate such
injected
an
me with
elaborate
truth
story and
serum,
then shift the blame
so I
elsewhere?
only speak the truth.
There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
Yes, I am friends with the talking cat. You can decide that.
That's the plan. Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
Ah, I think we actually started another social link. Yeah, we do. That's right. But she's also a social link. And she's like a story mandated one too, so she ranks up automatically. The Judgment persona. So yeah, now we have that going on too.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they?
Ooh, we're about to
The
get
identity
to
of your opponent.
the next
this.
major target.
We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are
Medjed.
unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Ooh. Unlocks fourth wall social link. They realize they're in a video game. Wonder how that would be like. It's like, oh no, we're in a game. Nothing's real. We're in the Matrix. Now onwards to our next chapter. Hey, you're there, right? Come on downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute.
Not cute. What's he mean by
was the
that?
one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over.
Man, he's talking about computer stuff.
This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Gonna be introduced to an interesting character
I owe
pretty
you
soon.
What a handful.
There he goes with his
That
fedora.
concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This
Yeah, we have to follow the laws, because we all know how well the laws are working. God damn, I can't speak. Ah, how well the laws are working. Not very well.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Ah,
That may be true.
they must be part of the fandom, the
Don't
elderly
you think so
fandom.
too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
The Phantom Thieves did nothing wrong.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform.
Of course the Phantom Thieves are at fault. They aren't the
You're
Japanese
absolutely right.
justice system.
Not
The
pleased
perfectly
about the
incorruptible
public
Japanese
support
justice
of either.
system.
There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
Surely they must be held accountable. How dare they
Actually,
how dare they
there is
turn
one
in a criminal?
countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences
While
are
I
there to-
admire this JPEG from above.
Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, to think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them, Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us.
Oh boy, what are they up to?
Yes. A grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
Future Prime Minister, he says. An evil politician. Who knew? It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
You know what? Oh my god. Please don't do the you-know-what, you-know-where.
Hang out.
That's not why we're here. We
Oh,
need
we
to
gotta
study
study.
for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
Besides, she is making us study.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't
It's pretty
ask
disappointing as the
last time I was
politicians and
here.
lobbyists actually
What
do
is
act
this
like that.
place?
Yeah.
The storekeeper
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
seem to be around.
that's why they tend to
Where
be
this guy lives.
they tend to be villains in games such as these because, well, they're villains in real life. Unfortunately, we don't have people with metaphysical powers that can change the way people think of things.
That's terrible.
Han, Yusuke, and me are pretty much the same too.
Oh yeah,
mean,
I guess they're
not as
telling
bad as this guy's,
telling her
though.
about their
Just
respective
something we can't ever
backstories,
put up with.
why they became
That's
the
why we all
Phantom
became
Thieves.
Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
Like a sibling, perhaps, an older one.
That's the secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Me no speak English
If we
good.
study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
It's always funny
Shut up!
playing
Explain the
dubbed games
writer's
like this
What
because
point is there in that?
obviously this game
It's
takes place in Japan.
impossible.
It's
I can't memorize all these
they're actually
formulas.
speaking Japanese in
Is there a good way of
universe.
cheating?
They're complaining
Why
about
don't we take a
English.
break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how
Ah,
calling
Akechi's
cards
on
were
TV.
scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did.
They beat him up.
If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing
I remember a
hidden
lot of
injustices
complaining.
in society.
Remember complaining a lot
However,
as a
if
kid
this is
about
done
Japanese
by
school.
sidestepping the law,
Ah,
their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
gotta
I
love
see.
the old trope of
Oh,
they're
I
doing
see.
good things,
My
but it's
ass.
outside the
Why
law,
hell are we
therefore
being
it's
treated as
illegal.
the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the
Ryuji's
start
really getting the
anyways.
fame to his head.
True. It may be best
Everyone
if we start
just keeps
taking
trying
it
to bring him down to
I bet we'll
earth.
find one in no time. Wind's blowing in our direction and everything.
Something's
I feel like
blowing.
we won't lose to anything
And
right
that's
now.
vigilantism in a nutshell.
We'll
Yeah,
decide
yeah, I
on that
guess.
Eventually.
Because
We need
there's
to
a risk
overcome our
when there's like
exams first.
people acting outside the
Now
law
then,
like
break
that, I
time's
guess.
over. Let's
'Cause
get back to
like this is a video game, so
Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
it's like you don't have to worry about them
Yes, I
really
believe
ruining
so.
things. Well, kind of, sort of.
should we
We'll sort of
go?
get into that later,
Like
but
I'd study better if I got
in
something
real
to look
life,
forward to.
like people can fuck
The
up big
last
time
one was a
and
buffet at a hotel.
just
We haven't gone anywhere since.
just really screw things up.
A buffet?
Where would be good?
Yusuke heard buffet,
Hey, what about fireworks?
as he doesn't eat too
The
well.
Fireworks festival.
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
that
Fireworks.
sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't
Yukata.
a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
It's a great idea. We're gonna go to a
All right,
fireworks festival.
Fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Still gotta study.
All right, fireworks
Who could
festival
that
it
be?
is. Let's look for a good one.
It's a person.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you
She's
off if you fail
eavesdropping.
any of them.
Hmm.
Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
What's she doing in her dark room? Fireworks and yukatas? Guess that's that time of year. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found out that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor is she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. Horrible, horrible. We should be gathering brutally on top of an apartment building to watch the fireworks. Yeah, just look, yeah, gather up just on the, like, top of a tall building and just look straight down. It's like, the city is full of crime and corruption. Yeah, and they all speak in gravelly voices. Basically, they need to be the Christian Bale Batman. You know a girl named Yumeko Mogami? She's always near the classrooms on the second floor. Looks like we have another Mementos target. And we can explore a new block of Mementos, too. Probably won't be doing that till a little bit later, though. I don't think we can do much more tonight, can we? Well, Morgana, let's go downstairs. He will, okay. I think we need to study, though, so...
Now listen.
What do you want to do?
Gotta make our mandatory Batman reference. We are literally playing as a guy named Joker, too, so...
Make sure you close up.
It's ironically making Batman jokes while playing as a guy named Joker. I'm trying to get smart. And I'm pretty scholarly.
Well then.
Look at him twirl his pen with his fingers like that. It's the 11th.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
It's Akechi.
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me
Someone's
about that.
losing popularity.
Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
Just this. Justice. People talk.
Oh, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
Yeah, except it's more,
think about it.
more deadly,
Their
the way they do
mirror
it.
the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Alright, Akechi, fuck off. Nah, just kidding. Always good to talk to him. A little bit, kinda, sorta. Anyway, just talking about random stuff. I always skip through that. But apparently they're talking about the Phantom Thieves getting more famous. At least Morgana was, so... I don't know. Ah, Maruki's giving a lecture. Tests are coming up, everyone's studying. I know some rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more contemporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're only working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Gunner-kun, what do you think about this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? What's a long-term memory? Memories that last a long time. So anyway, keep it from a long time. Question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you can store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah, so if you could theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for... forever.
Nice.
Long-term memories will never really fade away.
That's right.
Basically, stuff encoded to your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah, well, can't always get what you want. Remember one time when I was in college, took a psychology class, and remember we watched a documentary about this guy. Something happened to him, and he lost the ability to make short-term memories. So he pretty much has to like write down and record like pretty much everything he does every day, just so that, because he can't really remember otherwise.
Nice going.
But what's interesting is he still had long-term memory, so he could remember stuff from his childhood. And he could like do things like he had a job as like a furniture maker, something like because you know, even though he didn't have short-term memory capacity anymore, he could what was it? It's been several years. It's 2009 we're talking about, my my freshman year of college. But yeah, just the repetition from being able to build furniture, you know, that still stuck with him, and that's why he did that for a living. So, the guy without a working hippocampus, it's been a long time, so I don't remember. It's like I said, it was 2009. Like fall of 2009, my first semester of college when I took psychology, so it's been a bit. But anyway, I thought that was interesting how you've like two different memory, short-term and long-term, and you know, short-term can become long-term, that you can lose one or the other. 7/18 Marine Day, July 18th. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? Uh-oh, we have the angry teacher doing his little lectures. He's probably gonna throw some chalk. Anyway, they're just talking about the fireworks festival. Get back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah. He's taking notice. Yeah, Mr. Ushimaru, anytime you see him, when Joker chucks his phone, you know he's gonna throw some chalk. Wonder if he's gonna avoid. Do we have enough proficiency? We do. Ho-ho. We've become more charming.
Hey!
Oh yeah, we're actually pretty far along with proficiency, which is really good because I know later on for Yusuke Social Link we need to have like a lot of proficiency.
Hey!
JT-kun, heading home. It's rare running into you at this hour. That reminds me, do you remember the counseling at Dr. Maruki's offering? Oh. She's asking you about Maruki. What about studying? Naturally, that'll happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
Appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may or may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? Oh boy. I'm joking. Oh, I thought she was gonna ground us from the fireworks festival.
All right then.
He's talking about Maruki's counseling.
Senpai.
And Kasumi.
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today.
Some of these
That
new
reminds
cutscenes
me,
catch me off
there's
guard
something I
because,
wanted to report
like,
to you. Would now
like
be a good time?
Makoto's conversation with Joker about Maruki, and of course anything with Kasumi, that's unique to Royal, and I'm still more familiar with the original Persona 5, even though it's been years since I played that, because I played a lot of that game. I know I've told the story many times, but there was a point, like late 2018, where I just did like subsequent playthroughs of the original Persona 5 back to back. Like I played it like 4 times back to back.
And the same for you.
It's funny. I literally
Yoshizawa-san, right?
played through that game beginning to end, like 5 times total. Anyway, you two have a history?
My father works at a TV station.
Ah.
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now.
So they
That's
know
how
each
I ended
other.
up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend. We're the best of
He helped me out
friends.
of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news.
Exciting news.
It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now.
Shout it from the rooftops.
About that summer competition I mentioned to you before. I was chosen to be our club representative.
Congratulations.
This only feels like the
Congratulations.
beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all 3 of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's
Oh boy,
success.
another celebration.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you,
We're doing a
Senpai?
bunch of celebrations.
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course.
He knows about all the cafes, it seems. He's a cafe kind of guy.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Your drink's just as hot.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
We're doing a mukbang.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You
He
seem
knows
to
how
have
to
your
be a
own bases
celebrity.
covered as well.
Feel lied to. I thought you
Presenting
were.
oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
You met at the
In
TV
social
station.
studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared
We were
on.
all associated with the
That's
TV
right.
station.
Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
Oh, we
I can
became the
definitely
best of
see that.
friends.
Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game.
Would you like to play a game?
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
Or Phantom
The
Thieves
Phantom
talk,
Thieves?
blah, blah, blah.
You mean in the case that they
Yeah, the
do in
Phantom
fact
Thieves are
exist,
evil because
yes?
they're doing good.
I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
You too, Yoshizawa.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
But Kasumi, we
Well,
live in a
for
society.
example, when
I'm
someone's faced
Joker.
with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how
So
severe
people
the
need to
problem
rely
is,
on themselves,
and it's
I
inaccurate
see.
to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Ah.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it.
Interesting.
Quite an interesting take on the matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
She's not wrong.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I am the original fan.
I didn't mean to start an
THAN
argument.
of the
I just can't
fandom.
help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Interesting. Chaos
sorry,
route at
I should probably
Yoshizawa?
get going.
Exactly.
If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
You're
I
back.
see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. He knows. I think I want to study with An. I'd hang out with the other two, but we really need to put in focus on studying. See if we can get that knowledge level up a little bit. I think I understand, An. I'm so jealous that you get a one-on-one study session with Lady An, JT. It seems you're making more progress than usual. Aha. I'm smart.
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Get our knowledge up and level up with our with our pals, our amigos. 2 birds with 1 stone. Ooh boy, excuse me. Anyway, just talking about random stuff, talking about the summer. Anyway, we don't gotta worry about none of that.
My hope rests with the Phantom
I'm
Thieves.
so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've kind of taken off since the whole Kaneshiro thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. Look, we just talked a guy down who had the same mindset. Maybe dial it down a little bit, guys. Maybe I don't want to have to talk to more shadows and mementos. Ooh, Lord.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kaneshiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I remember, there's similar rumors back during that business with Kaneshiro-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong, truly the modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Too late! Exactly. Now then, look at this picture, Gunner-kun. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon. He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. You know what he did? I think he did thievery, right? Oop, wrong one. Yeah, it was thievery, because Goemon was a thief.
Correct.
Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media. I know how to say media, like kabuki and novels. Kabuki, I don't know. I'm Filipino, not Japanese, okay? I don't know how to say words. I can't speak. Anyway, however, it's unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed propaganda by the government to sully his name, the gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. Ah, you know how it is. Unlimited mementos works. Oh yeah, for the guys. He's like, we have to talk him down. Hey, you're not one of us. Come in. Ah, Makoto's gonna get some counseling. Oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering that you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me. Alright, so I shall. Alright, who's the counselor here, young lady? You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am. That's what I was saying.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Does something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Like the principal, wanting you to do his bidding. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But...
Honestly, it felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. You still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
Hey, so...
Not as much as my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And you are doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
Well...
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words. Why don't you give them the special mental training, Maruki? Okay. Oh, Makoto wants to study, so we save my game real fast because you can never save enough. And we'll go study with Makoto. Alright, let's do some studying.
This goes like this.
Now solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. You understand? I think I can do it. Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Alright. Oh boy! Level 4 knowledge.
Alright.
I'm going to college to get more knowledge.
I agree.
Alright. And, ooh. She ranked up as well. Well, not really ranked up, but
I'll see you later.
got more points with her, so she'll, her social link will level up even better now. It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Oh, Ryuji wants to study. We're gonna do that.
Let's do it.
But first I want to save. As I keep saying, I forgot we could have Kawakami do some things for us. Wait a minute. Oh, we have to go to the crossword.
Hey.
I'm going off like a squirrel with a... Do you get negative smarts with Ryuji? Fortunately, no. But we're gonna do some crosswords to get our knowledge up. Held to inform the public. I think it's... conference. Ooh. It'd be funny if you got dumber just from hanging out with Ryuji. Aha! I didn't even have to look that up online. I just knew.
See, nice.
Yeah, I haven't been using Kawakami services. Then again, it does cost yen to use her services. But we could totally have her make coffee, can't we? Kawakami could be called to LeBlanc for housekeeping after it is closed. The customers in Sojiro will leave the cafe at that time, so be aware of this if you have any business with them.
Hey.
So let's call Kawakami. 5,000 yen, that is quite a bit, but it's gonna come in handy. Yeah, we don't have a shit ton of yen, but it'll be fine. We just have her make some coffee. Okay, Ryuji, let's study. Let's study, buddy. He's going to the diner in Shibuya. Because we got exams. Studying with you really helps me focus. Though I'm having tons of trouble with these questions, how are things going for you? Better than usual. I'm pretty smart. Seeing someone in danger of failing his exams is probably extra motivation for you, huh? Damn. Gotta farm the metaverse, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be doing that soon. It'll really come in handy, like, soon, farming the metaverse. Because if I remember correctly, like, I think, I hope it hasn't passed yet, but I think later in this month, in game month or next month, it'll be really rainy. It'll be like typhoon season, I think. And that affects the metaverse by having like a bunch of rare shadows, like the treasure demons show up, and, you know, just killing them over and over will really grant you like a bunch of money. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
I gotta do this. How lame would it be if a Phantom Thief got held back a grade? I'll try super hard just cause you're here. All right. Yeah, I've been kind of reckless with my money this playthrough, so I'm just like constantly broke.
Hi.
Though it's like pre-New Game Plus that seems to be the problem. Like New Game Plus, it's like it's a little easier because I'm not so reliant on like healing items. I just get like, because you retain your equipment, so you can like have like late game equipment like early game and just like literally breeze through like the earlier palaces. So you don't have to like, you don't even have to rely on your personas that much. I don't think. You just because you'll have like weapons and guns that do a lot of damage and armor that prevent you from like taking a bunch of damage. Is there nothing but meat at this festival? Huh? Man, Ryuji really likes meat. Oh boy, exams time. And I do have the answers pulled up on my phone. 'Cause that's gonna matter. Yeah, I'm cheating. I'm not in school for real. If angle C is 28 degrees and angle A and D are 88 degrees, it is 64 degrees. 64 degrees! Like the Nintendo 64 kid. Degrees. Okay, so essay question. Explain the origin of Bowsy. He is male Chie. He really is male Chie. He really is. Holy crap. I think they're both like the Chariot persona too. Chariot Arcana. Because they're like they're kind of like the meathead jocks of their respective groups. Yeah, he really is the male Chie. Okay, it's Zhuge Liang. Yeah, that one. I think the story of the river overflowing somewhere, and you know who visited. They're offering something to quell the river. It was barbarians' heads. That's it, a crazy story. That's how he came up with Bowsy, right? The master strategist came up with Bowsy to offer them instead of heads. There we go.
Yep.
Give it up.
Time is up. Give up already. All right. I'm gonna ace my exams.
Now everyone.
Okay. Write the name and genus of this organism. It is the red king crab.
Ooh, we can do this.
And what happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It's caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this.
Hell yeah.
Let's get started.
Alright, third day. It is raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following... Okay, the demon guts food. That one.
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay. Then the fourth day we ain't got to do much but watch a cutscene. A very minor cutscene. Today's the last day of exams, huh? You've seen all these before. You got this, alright?
Nice.
Alright. I have level 4 knowledge, and I aced all my questions. Because the exams do take into account your knowledge ranking. Like, your knowledge level. Like, even if you get all the questions right, if you don't have, like, a high enough knowledge, you won't score that high. So you have to manage both.
Had an extra week too. An extra week.
I found that out the hard way.
People who get that kind of cushy treatment are the
I wouldn't say it's the hard way, but I found that out.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san? I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting.
And
perks
Maruki's
like
just staring at me, eavesdropping.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now?
Ah, Maruki
There's
wants to
something
talk.
I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Whatever you say, Doc.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
New boy, it's gonna increase in
As I
temperature around
mentioned,
here.
There's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate.
You don't say.
I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now,
This is why you're supposed to study during dark hour. Exactly.
From people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So,
Let's hope we don't end up in
what do you
coffins.
think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
I gotta go. You gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll try to be brief. Oop. There we go. Ooh, sorry for the disappearance, but I am back. I just had to do something real fast. But rush back over here fast as I could. Anyway, expectations leveled on this person. They'll be disappointed.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done.
Getting into some
This
deep
world
stuff,
really is
Doc.
a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm
Ooh boy,
confronted with such a
that's
situation,
the truth.
I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Fundamental solution? What you talking about?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the
It's good to be back,
change
Baka.
our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings.
I try to minimize the amount of time I have to get up and leave, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Is that really a change of heart? Sorry for the delayed response, but making a bowl of soup. Hey, no need to apologize. I mean,
sorry,
making some food, you gotta make some food, man.
I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Summer vacation. Oh, that Marky, what a nice guy.
Over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Ryuji, study?
I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
They didn't study.
Whatever. It's over with now.
How funny
Who
that the
cares
two
about that
blondes
anymore?
are also
What's
like
real important is
the
Phantom
not
Thieves'
so bright
popularity.
ones of the group.
Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
No, Ryuji does love his celebrations.
Now
Oh boy, I think big dinner made me gassy. All I did was eat spaghetti, I promise. Seems we will continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all throughout next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Foreshadowing. Time just flew by today, huh? It sure did. Anything we can do? What? Again? Oh, we can't leave, can we? Morgana won't let us.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah, we have to go to sleep. We have to,
What?
Okay, he's making us go to bed.
Let's go to bed.
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I just wanted to ask you about the summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? Think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so, damn it. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabs?
So, like...
I completely spaced it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? Fine, fine. We'll go hang out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I knew you'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Yeah, whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. I don't know, Ryuji. It's the time of year for rain. Well, I suppose you did deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep. Yeah, he's always saying keep a low profile, but I want to eat some meat. Yuji and I are two lean, meat-eating meat-eating dudes. Ah. They're going to talk about something.
What? Why are you staring at my face?
I know what's coming up.
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but...
A rough idea, you say? Ah, the new Showtime attack.
Think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Huh, well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
They have a funny Showtime attack together, so it's one of my favorites.
Hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
It is a heat wave.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look.
With that, let's move right into asking.
I think this cutscene right here is actually unique to Royal. I don't think this was in the original Persona 5. They're not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
is she talking about us?
What the?
Yeah. What do we do?
Okay, here's my idea. What if we shoot and don't stop? Let's just calm down.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Just say some really loud curse words.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway.
He's trying to be cringy.
Since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Ooh, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than
Oh, that
though,
Ryuji. He is such a silly goose.
Oh,
Eat some meat.
kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather
Sus
trying.
meter has
And
increased.
almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
He is pretty
I
sus.
didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
It's because we're together. Just bros
Pretty
being
poetic,
bros.
dude. Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby.
Oh yeah, that's why this is unique to Royal. Because
You don't
they're
know
talking
what
about a
you're talking
location
about,
that's
do you?
unique to Royal.
The stadium.
They're
Well,
actually going to introduce
such
it.
buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
All he thinks about is art.
Come on, let's go. So, that's it? They barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
We just had some meat.
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
And as we all know, bros before on.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Oh, Shizawa. There she
Don't you
is.
think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meat earlier.
Meat, meat, meat.
Ain't you guys headed home?
M-E-E-T, M-E-A-T. I've got something to do. That girl right there.
Well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai?
What a supply, what a surprise. What a supplies.
Yes.
Yusuke talked about supplies, and now it's in my head.
Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Pep talk? You gonna do gymnastics at a construction site?
Come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
I just got done eating a bunch of meat with a couple dudes. Red and puffy, uh-oh. I guess we ain't got a choice.
Whew, that was delicious.
You sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meat's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Uh-oh.
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
That sounds rough, Yoshizawa-san.
Yes, I've really hit a wall with this.
I literally hit a wall.
Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
What do you mean?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
Uh-oh.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice. But I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Really are doing your best. Don't give up.
Thank you for being so thoughtful. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year.
Meat.
I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
Uh-oh. Somebody's still hungry.
At least my mind and spirit are recharged.
Huh.
The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Way more talking. Don't need to worry about none of that.
Ah, you're back.
How could you, Gunner? Could I what? You're going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How did he know? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December, or sweet, or saying sweets are to die for. They aired the Ryuji segment on TV. There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. We're seeing things. Believe me, I wanted to think that. Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh, man.
She died in an accident. Persona 3 portable opening plays.
Nice.
I should write something.
Oh boy. Yeah, she died from the shadows eating her at the midnight hour. Oh yeah, they're showing the Ryuji segment. And if it's hot in July, can you imagine how insane the weather's gonna be in December? I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets are to die for. Ryuji's answering the interviewer.
For real?
Oh man, in the end they still decided to use that footage. Celebratory festival photo. It's Joker dropping the snow cone. It's certainly evocative. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and slipped. Talk about eating indoors instead.
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. But he's not a cat. He's a human being. So he says. Ooh, Yoshida's gonna level up. So's Ooh, we really need to do Mishima. I know An says she wants to see a movie, but I think we're just gonna have to tell her no. I'll decide later. I think I want to talk to Mr. Mishima.
I should write.
Do you want to save real fast? Because you can never save enough. All right.
Hi.
Phantom Thieves are practically unstoppable. Everyone loves you guys, as do I, of course. Let's hang out with him.
Let's get sorry.
Uh-oh, he's getting a phone call. That's from Akiyama-kun. He says he wants me to stop by. Apparently he's close. It sounded serious. We all know he's a cat. He even mew. Yeah, he does meow. He mews and meows. Alright, we're gonna accompany Mishima. He's going to... Akiyama-kun! Mishima? Ah, there's our guy. Look, Akiyama-kun says he's not gonna be able to pay up this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right? Friends? You guys ain't friends? Don't try and mess with us, Akiyama. This loser's supposed to be this friend who's gonna help you? You don't got anything to do with this little bitch Akiyama. This little bitch Akiyama, I suggest you get out of here. Come on, Toru. We're gonna have... Looks like we're gonna have to go have a nice chat with this girlfriend of his. Oh, God. We're threatening his girlfriend. Sorry, but you broke our promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back if you catch my drift. Oh, God. This is what you get for trying to screw us over. You're so cruel, Yuta-kun. Akiyama-kun. Run. What are you gonna do? Don't do anything crazy. I'm not sure. I just can't abandon Akiyama-kun, though. I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it just might work. Anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun. How can I? It's just a bunch of dudes here. Hey, you guys! Crap, I bit my tongue. Oh, you're still here? Run away, you idiot. You better lay off Akiyama-kun. I've been taking a video of this whole conversation. Huh? And if you do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Oh, and don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up to the cloud automatically. Hey, what should we do? We fine. The police ain't gonna do shit because of the stupid little video. Why don't you run along home to your anime girls? We don't got time to deal with losers like you. Believe in yourself. You gotta believe.
What the hell?
Look, I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all, but you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted, even given your previous criminal records. How'd you know about that? Doesn't matter how, just leave Akiyama-kun alone and we'll be even. Then if you keep your word, I'll delete the video too. I'll delete the video, the backup too. You'll delete them now. No! Yuta-kun? I've had enough of this shit. And they go away. Man, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. My whole act would have been broken down if they didn't back off when they did. It really sucked, huh? You were super cool. You're the coolest guy in school. You think? Even if I peed my pants a little? Ew. TMI, dude. The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once. Oh, and thanks for sticking by me. We can't let injustice like that go unchecked. I think I get it now. The feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. And he never deleted them. To be fair, I don't think he was even recording to begin with. I think he bluffed. That's why I started the fan site, to make sure nobody has to go through stuff like this again. He's extra motivated. Oh boy, you almost got him maxed out. That's pretty cool. Akiyama-kun, are you okay? It looks like they really laid it on you. Mishima, why'd you help me? Huh? You didn't need to get involved. Sorry. Looked like you were really in trouble though, so I stepped up. Is that so? Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call an ambulance? I'm fine, just go.
Oh.
Alright. Come on, Gunner. We leaving this
See
fool.
you later.
What a good guy, that Mishima. Sometimes. Oh, Gunner, sorry, are you okay to talk right now? The panic is finally kicking in. I'm shaking so bad I need to talk to someone. Hey, you think I'll be okay? What if those guys secretly followed me home? Oh, but I have a model gun for self-defense. My security system's top of the line, so I'm safe, right? It'll be fine. Where does all this confidence come from? Oh, but I do feel a little calmer now that I got to talk to you about it. Oop. Anyway, I'm so exhausted. Wish I could just crash, but I got to do some research on these guys. And I got to mod the fan site too. It looks like it's gonna be another all-nighter. Thanks for listening through all that, though. All right. Oh, that Mishima. He does a lot of stuff. Hello, Gunner Senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I could give it 110% tomorrow at practice. Practice already? Of course, if I rest, it'll dull my senses. Next to me, I'll make it to the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you, I promise.
Hey!
Looks like Yoshizawa's gonna be okay now. Yeah, she sure had us worried. Where's this former confidence come from? Are you a former delinquent? Tomorrow's a fireworks festival. Let's meet at Shibuya at 5. Hey Makoto, are you gonna wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You got one? How about you? I'll go in normal clothes. Hey, I know. Why did you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd just be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was thinking you might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. For some reason. Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady An will be wearing one.
Come to think of it.
Oh yeah, there's fireworks festival today. If you're going, be careful. Those things can get insanely crowded.
Hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the chief someday. We could watch them right here at LeBlanc. Actually, no, we couldn't. Alright. More phone stuff.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out true. What's this about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to this information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's all I have to say, though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
Time to go see some fireworks.
So hot.
Damn, it's so hot.
The holiday means it's as crowded
he's
on
actually
here as
saying
it is
it.
for morning rush hour.
I'm talking about the news and the sudden change in weather.
So all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
Let's go watching fireworks.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal.
Joker did just say he was just gonna go in regular
People often
clothes.
say that to me.
Looks way too normal in yukata.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
And F we're fucking
Shut
stupid.
up. We don't know that yet.
We'll know soon enough.
Are you going to the fireworks?
Oh, it's those girls that were on the train earlier.
Us too.
Yeah, you could see them on the
Wanna
train.
go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go
Oh,
together.
they're getting hit on.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No way. We gotta wait for our friends.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough.
Uh-oh.
You're disgracing your yukata.
Oh,
You
God.
should be more aware of your womanhood.
Yusuke's being all like, be gone, thought. And there they go.
How could you?
He turned them
Why
down.
don't you go after them then?
And there they are.
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
No, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy.
You two
He's
can go,
really missing out
Ryuji.
because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
Oof.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Oh boy.
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
He's trying to smooth it over with him. And now, anime cutscene time. I can't really see him through the buildings. Uh-oh. It's starting to rain. They're getting all soggy. Trying to squeeze some water out. Ooh, look at that leg.
Yeah?
Try not to look.
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Yeah-oh. Who is that? Maybe that's an important character that'll show up later. What? How strange that that character would show up in that anime cutscene.
Look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
At least they don't look soggy in
Just saw
3D.
someone I know.
Somebody
The
that
girl
you
in that
used to
black
know?
car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your
They're
skills,
they're
Mona.
taking note of
Meet
that
you at the car.
character.
It's not possible in the real world.
They wanted to have him to turn into a car.
It's cold. The festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
They got rained out.
Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
I don't know, Batman's pretty cool. I like the shade.
What are you, Moss?
I'm
I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework.
Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
You don't know that, Ryuji. You
The
might
rain is letting
find
up.
someone bigger.
Though
Who
it's
knows?
regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
Yeah. Well, there goes our evening. Blows, but oh
So you
well.
won't tell me, no matter what.
It's her. Now she's
I have nothing
interrogating
more to say to you
Sojiro.
about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
We will take you to an underground location,
What's
drug
that
you up with
supposed to
truth serum.
Thanks for the drink.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's wrong? Sojiro, what's going
It's
on?
nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
But Sojiro, I'm soggy. You can't see it on my 3D model.
The cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other
God
news.
damn, she
The
lives in
international
filth.
hacktivist group Medjed has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Medjed.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Medjed's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan.
And by truth serum, we
Do not
mean
speak of
cloth
your
and
false
water.
justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood.
By truth, we
are
mean
the
water,
true
and
executors
serum,
of
we mean
justice.
board.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways.
Oh,
If you agree
it's
to a
another
change of
vigilante
heart,
group.
we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Hammer of justice, eh?
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
Does this
Akechi-san,
does this
why do you think
remind
this
you of a
announcement was made at this
certain
time?
other online
I
group?
don't know the details.
An online
There's no
group
doubt
whose
that they were provoked by
names
the
are
Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a
unknown,
sense of rivalry
whose names
or a
are
simple attention grab, given the recent
not
trends, I
not
cannot say.
knowable.
Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A group that's been
nuisance?
masked.
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
Now we should talk in Medjed too.
Stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
I don't. I know nothing.
What are
nothing.
they stealing, though? I'm still having trouble getting that part.
They go to hospitals and take hearts
It's about time I go
from
home.
heart patients.
Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge.
I knew
Well,
it.
I guess
Soul
it's
hackers
fine.
have entered the
Just
scene.
don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to
I still need to
appear
play Soul
due to
Hackers
their
too. I got that
In that
like
respect,
last year, but
the
I
Phantom Thieves
haven't played it
face a
yet. I have it for
very serious
PS5. I
crime.
thought about streaming that on my birthday, but I wanted to do Persona instead because I just really like Persona 5 Royal. And it's great because even when I'm done with this playthrough, I could do New Game Plus in the future. It's the spookies! Quick! Run away! Exactly, we need to watch out. I have a new message in the Phantom Thieves chat room. We gotta talk about Medjed. You mean those guys people are online are going nuts over? Medjed. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason, they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak of regarding Medjed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Hey, you can't be saying that. It's not nice. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Oh, okay. That's what you mean by crackers. Okay. Medjed is an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. So they operate on a global scale? That makes them even bigger than Kaneshiro, right? Then it's settled. Our next target's gonna be Medjed. Wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Medjed in. Oh, right. That's impossible because we don't know a name and we don't know a location. We don't know any of the finer details. That won't work. Yes, that name has to be a pseudonym. We don't even know how many people Medjed is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try and look into it, though? Even if we did, how would we discover their location? The only confirmed presence of Medjed has been online. Oh no, they're 4chan. Exactly. They're a group whose names are, we don't know their names. They're unnamed in a way. Their identities are not known. You know what I mean? The greater problem than simply finding their keywords, unless you got more ideas for UGX. Ugh, excuse me. Hello? Seems he suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this shit. That is true. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. Medjed has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah, and we don't have other targets right now either. Hey JT, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Let's do that. Also, Makoto, try to see if your sister has any info on them. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
World-class target, huh?
They bring pepes for justice, they sure do.
If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Alright. Looks like we can go do stuff. Can we? I forgot! What did you forget? I forgot to post the photo I took today. Oh, look. It's on Makoto and Yusuke. Hey, not bad. Right, I'm a natural with this candy photography stuff. I hope for your sake that was intended to be candid photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it's impressive with how swiftly the weather turned terrible. Perhaps one of us simply fated to bring rain wherever he goes. Oh boy.
Let's do it.
Let us save, because you can never save enough. Alright. We do anything? Will Morgana let us do stuff?
Okay.
Hold on.
What's up?
Can we go down? Oh, can we go out and do stuff? Oh, we can't. Okay, we're confined to LeBlanc right now. All right, what can we do? We don't need to study. We don't have to study. Can we read? Let me save. Let's read a book.
Hey!
Let's do some reading. Let's see. Basic Science, Craft of Cinema, Medjed Menace, Art of the Charm, Game Secrets. Ooh, we need this for when we play video games. It's not a programming bug, it's a secret technique.
Wow!
Now when we play video games to increase our thing, it'll be a lot easier. You know several secrets and cheats for video games. You can use these to lower the difficulty of these games, thus making them easier to beat. Alright. There we go. We could be expert gamers now.
What? Tell me.
Everyone's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. Subway company's server thing? That was Medjed trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're good guys? Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. Or digital Goemons. Oh, you see what I did there? Anyway. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. The Phantom Thieves don't do that. I'm just saying. Alright. Just talk about random stuff. Lunchtime. Gonna go see our score? Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Wish I could get in the top 10. People look at smart students differently. What score I got? I'm in the top 10. Hell yeah. I totally didn't cheat my way there either. I promise you.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
Excuses, Mr. No Mo Rules. But I'm gonna tell you you're right, because I don't want you feeling bad.
Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yes,
Yep.
is it really a
I'm gonna be
series
straight
of
with you here.
tubes?
Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct.
Who is this
I suppose the
Medjed?
news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite
Look,
the commotion. They
It's only
started out
cheating
as
if you
hackers
get
of
caught,
justice,
exactly.
But now they only look out for their own
Like I said,
self-interests.
I'm not in real
That's all
school.
know.
I don't have to follow
They
the
were the
rules.
group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves world debut, no?
Debut in the world.
Don't worry, I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, we're done talking here. I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So, that was fruitless.
You know what confuses me about Mishima? He knows Joker's part of the Phantom Thieves, but does he know about everyone else? You know, I've been pretty unclear on that. I think the implication is that he doesn't, but he'll also openly talk about like the Phantom Thieves to like anyone else that's nearby, as if, you know, any of the other fellow Phantom Thieves, as if he knows that they're Phantom Thieves. Like in this one, I don't know. I don't know if he really knows who everyone is. Like, he knows that Joker is, that's like obvious, but anyway. Mishima's pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about him. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I couldn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Yeah, really.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
If only we knew someone who is good with
I know
computers.
summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement.
Uh-oh.
We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day.
What a load of crap. Why do we have to go to school in the summer?
We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings.
A pervert
Hence,
castle.
Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find is just unreliable rumors. They carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? They're too big. Yeah. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. I could say that word, conglomerate. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what can we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know those two things are separate, right? Ryuji's making excuses.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues
She's
on
paying,
Medjed, huh?
she's paying attention to what we're talking about. If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. Anyway, let's see. We have one request. If we wanna... I'm half tempted to do some mementos exploring. We might do that, I don't know. We'll see. Might hold off though. We might just do it. People do want to hang out though. I don't know. Oh, assist commands. Yeah, I didn't really use this, but you could just like press the touchpad or whatever button and see what everyone else did when they were playing. So yeah, just telling us about that. So we could activity log. So okay, 4% went to mementos today on this day. 87 just spent time with confidence. 9% just did other things. Okay, so I guess we'll hang out. We'll just do what the majority did. Hold on. I want to see where we're at with everyone's confidants. On this level 6. What about Ryuji? How is he doing? Ryuji should be up here. Chariot, yeah, level 7. Oop. I think Makoto we can get up. I think we probably need to get her caught up to speed. She's really more of a... Yeah, rank 3. Okay, we'll probably hang out with Makoto. Get her to use the follow-up. I've been troubled. To tell you the truth, I've been troubled lately. It's been various things, studying, daily life. Do you think we could meet? I'd like to tell you about it. Alright, let's go hang out with Makoto. So my class had a practice entrance exam and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. Sure you did better than me. I'm sorry to say this, but that doesn't provide me much comfort. Damn.
Actually...
The truth is, I recently started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Aiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. Aiko? Aiko. You don't remember Aiko Takao? We asked her about the job she has at the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we actually grown somewhat close. They became friends. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. True, you were an idiot compared to her. Yeah, that's true. She's a genius, Makoto. And apparently her parents can use their connections to find her a job. Oh boy, one of those, eh? But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice that she can rely on her parents, but this is her life and not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Don't you have goals? You have life goals. I used to think doing what others expected me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law just like my sister did. After that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society had for me. But everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I realize now there are more important things that in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but now I know better. Know better now, excuse me. Uh-oh. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately Aiko's been telling me whatever she buys makeup or finds a cute nude outfit. That reminds me, when she asked me the other day what kind of hand cream I use. Don't you have a smartphone, Makoto? I sent her a picture, and apparently it's the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. That's adorable. I'm not so sure about that. She told me it's like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
Actually...
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
That reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer, just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. It's an amazing goal.
You're right.
I suppose. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're just trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? I mean, you could do that. I think I need to re-examine my goals for the future. What my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. Alright. Cool, Makoto. Now we can do a follow-up.
Alright.
Hey.
When I meet Aiko, Aiko, I don't know how to say her name. She only speaks it, like, through spoken dialogue, like, once near the end, I think. So, I totally forget how you say her name. Anyway, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that Fuck, how do you say that? And then he died while trying to investigate Gakoka in high school. he got the, God, what is it called? What's it called in game when they fall victim to the shadow during the dark hour? I forget. I wanted to get back into streaming Persona 3 Portable, but I don't know, with Reload coming out, I'm not so sure. I want to go back to it. Because, I don't know. Portable's fine game for what it is, but I don't know, man, just the visual novel stuff just really takes a lot out. I know it's made for the PSP, but still. Anyway, I'm talking about names for different things. Okay. So she's trying to learn more about the world because she's kind of sheltered from it. That's the point. But I am looking forward to
You're back.
Persona 3 Reload, though. Honestly, I was looking more forward to that than Tactica. That's just because I'm not really a tactics RPG kind of guy. That's Tom's specialty. Like, I played Fire Emblem before. The only Fire Emblem game I played from beginning to end was Awakening, and I played a good bit of Three Houses, but that's about it. Anyway, so I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. The benefit is that you get to use the FemC. The downside is that they haven't made a definitive edition of that game. That is true. That is true. Like, I know Persona 3 Reload is... It won't have FemC and it won't have the answer, but I'm hoping that... It's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream, but I'm hoping that that stuff gets added like DLC later on down the line, because I totally buy that if Atlas did that, but again, it's a pipe dream, and honestly, I'm not expecting it to happen, but one can hope. Anyway, Yusuke's talking about the mythological Medjed. Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude. Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done. Hey, this is nothing to be impressed about. I hope that this information was at least useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So we still don't have any.
He learned about the namesake, but not much about the organization. Ketchy wants to hang out. I probably should hang out with him, huh? I know he's not ready. Yeah, but we really do need to hang out with Akechi, because we want to get his maxed out too, as soon as we can. I keep forgetting my buttons. It's triangle to do the menu stuff. Yeah, Akechi's rank 3 and sleuthing mastery. Chance to reveal all of I mean, he won't rank up if we hang out with him. He is the Justice Arcana. Do we have Justice? We do not. Okay. Let's go to the Velvet Room. We don't have a ton of yen, I know. I thought about going to Mementos and just doing some grinding, but I don't know. I am probably going to stop streaming at midnight too, so I don't know how deep I want to go to Mementos, but I don't know. If I get to it, I could at least get started. Oh, I think twins want to hang out too. But I don't know. I don't want to hang out with the twins right now. We're going to hang out with our boy Akechi. Goro Akechi. Okay, let's summon a persona. I think we have one of the Justice Arcana. I think we have at least one of each Arcana. Oh, we even have one for the world, and that's because it's DLC. Oh, we have two for the world because Izanagi no Okami and its Pikiro variant. Alright. Justice. Archangel, okay. We'll just get Angel. Angel's cheaper. We just need a persona. We don't need to get the expensive high-level ones. Because we're not dungeon. Oh crap. Alright. I didn't mean to back out all the way like that.
Are you finished?
Just this. Alright. I want to go back.
It is time,
I need to go hang out with the Justin Bieber XP of Persona universe, whatever I'm trying to say. I don't know. We're gonna hang out with Akechi, just try to mingle with him for a bit.
Hi. Hey.
All right, let's just hang out. We'll be fine.
Thank you.
All right. Bond will grow soon. Cool.
I'll see you later.
And Velvet Room time. Yeah, this is Velvet Room time. Yeah. Alright, what's up? What you need to talk to me about?
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
I sure do.
To think you
I have a couple of twin girls that keep yelling at me.
Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
Well, someone's got to sleep sometime.
Unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
It's big news. Big news.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice.
I've seen this video compilation on Tumblr. It's of this guy on TikTok, and he talks a lot about politics, especially things about Donald Trump, because he's a very anti-Donald Trump guy, and he always starts his TikToks with big news or some variant of that. I forget, it's like, Donald Trump, big news, big news, and I don't know, it's just, I kind of have that stuck in my head now, because really anytime I see big news, I'm like, big news.
I didn't think Medjed would
like, I'm not clowning on that guy's politics, because I haven't watched his, I don't think I watched any of his videos. I only saw a compilation of his video intros on Tumblr. Because it's, because the way TikTok is, you kind of need to do what you can to really grab attention, because people on TikTok not really known for big attention spans anyway. They are entertained, Akechi, but yeah, it's like
entertained, huh?
You try to capture that attention by saying big news.
I know they mean no ill intent. So this
anyway, I don't mean to get political during the stream.
Oops. I don't have time
even though I didn't get that political. I just had to point that out because the guy going big news.
For your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I'm glad you enjoyed my big news, Akechi.
don't get it.
There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon, but you gotta tell me, who do you think will win? Oh boy.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
I wonder who it could be. I got a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I am the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a Phantom Thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief?
Morgana, don't assume genders, but how do they know? There's someone whose heart I'd like for you to steal, but I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you the information on them if a change of heart is successful. I can say that word. Successful. Anyway. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
How should I respond? Is this a prank? I can't find the account to send it to. All I get back is an error message. No.
You can't reply back. I don't know what this
Gotta
is
hate
all
it when
about,
they
but
can't reply
we should
back.
Probably let everyone know about this.
It reminds me of this time. It was on Facebook like many years ago. In fact, I want to say maybe it was like 10 years ago almost. I got a message from this weird guy. From an account I don't know, from someone I don't know, saying I was the most pathetic person they had ever met, and I couldn't respond to that message. I think they had enabled the settings so I couldn't respond to it, and it was just so weird and out of the blue. Because I can kind of guess who that person was, or at least who they know, because I had blocked someone on Facebook not long before. It's kind of a long story why. Basically, I had my own stalker as a former coworker, and I'd blocked them, and it seemed they made another Facebook profile, and they didn't even contact me with their second profile, but when I found it, I blocked it instantly, so it's a guess. It's a bit of a wild guess, but it's a guess, because that's the only thing I could really think of. There's someone that would just call me a pathetic person that they had ever met, but I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, I blocked that account too. It's still on my block list too.
Considering he mentioned
so I don't know. When I was looking at my privacy settings, and I saw that account, I was like, oh, that's not just some random throwaway account. I don't think. I think that was some guy may have messaged me, or some guy just let the former coworker message me. I don't know, some weird shit. But anyway, the point I was trying to get with that story is it's funny when people don't let you respond to them when you try to respond. Well, I wasn't really interested in responding to him because, let's face it, he's a dipshit idiot. He's just a moron, and why would I give some dipshit my time in response? But I just thought it was noticed that I couldn't even like type in anything to respond on Facebook. It's like I didn't even have that option. So this fucking dipshit coward calls me pathetic and just won't wait for a response because
How would he have known all these details?
just a dumbass. But you know, anyway, that was like 10 years ago. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, I think that must have been 2013. 2013, 2014, that's 10 years ago. Oh boy. Time really goes by.
I think that there is another cause.
Anyway, they're talking about Alibaba and
I'm not
the
sure
Medjed
why,
situation.
That's the feeling I get.
And how there seems to be something going on with all that.
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
I don't even think I told that story.
Maybe they extracted our phones
About either my
data?
stalker, about that
getting an error when
message,
he
that
tries to
Facebook
reply?
message, but
Perhaps the
I don't know.
receiving end doesn't
Maybe
make
one of these
sense.
days I'll get into a deeper dive about that because it's just. I mean, I try not to because I try not to give that idiot that stalked me much attention because at the end of the day he really just wanted attention from me. But
Then
I don't know. It's been 10 years, so I don't think it matters anymore.
I don't get high-tech stuff.
Yeah, it's just
What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker.
especially
contacted
back in the day, back when I
don't
like
really get
back
it.
in my high school days, and even like post high school, back when I was like working
I doubt it.
working fast food
Considering
and
he
stuff.
says he
I
wants
just
to
attracted a
deal
whole
with
bunch of
them.
weirdos in my
Yes.
life.
Only if we take
And that's
his
because I
words
was
for face value.
I wasn't very assertive, and I think that's why. I wasn't an assertive person, and I didn't really filter them out.
But we
Until
know
I met that
nothing
guy
about
that
his
stalked me, that's when I
identity at
realized,
all.
yeah, I gotta filter
We
these
can't
freaks
trust
out of
him.
my life. And so I've since more or less done a good job of that,
Even if
but
Alibaba
still.
turns out to be a criminal,
Anyway,
I am not
I
helping
know I'm just
anyone of that
blabbing
sort.
about
Oh,
that
right.
stupid stuff from 10 years ago with this Alibaba
prepared
stuff,
the
but
necessary tool
all they're
for
really
it,
talking
makes no
about
sense
is Medjed and
just a
Alibaba and how they think it's strange
He
that
knows an
Alibaba's
awful lot for it
contacting
to be
Joker. And I guess they're
knows who
sort
we
of
are.
deciding their options
What would
whether
you
or
call
not they really want to
No, if he wanted
to team up with Alibaba
think he
to
would've
enact
done
the
it
change of heart that they're
He must
talking
have
about.
some sort of objective of his own.
Anyway,
He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
yeah. Sometimes I think I don't have interesting stories in my life,
It'd be best if we stay together.
and in a way,
something
I
happens,
kind of
we
don't,
can act at
because
once.
I don't
Yeah.
exactly live the exciting
Summer,
life.
We can wait and hide
But
for
I mean, I still got some stories. It's just a lot of them aren't very.
about
They're not
LeBlanc?
very happy stories. But I mean, some of them I can at least look back on and laugh, or at least laugh at the absurdity of the things that happened. Because time heals wounds sometimes.
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans.
Oh
for
yeah,
our
so
summer.
brought the whole group out. Brought the whole group
It's
together.
Nice to meet you. My
And-
name is Makoto Nichima.
Oh yeah,
I hope we're not
Makoto
being
didn't
bothered.
meet Sojiro yet,
She's our student
and
council
now she
president.
has.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
Like the lawyer who was
No,
harassing
it's
me.
nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss.
Nobody calls you that.
By the way, that was addressed to you.
I'm pretty sure they
Well,
only
now
start
get
calling him
going and
boss
leave
because he
you
tells them that
be.
everybody calls him
All right.
boss.
The store's all yours.
Anyway, they have a funny letter.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves.
Oh boy,
Medjed also
just
warns any
going ahead
Japanese
and announcing
citizens
their
who
victory.
praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report
You gotta
any
love it
further
when
actions by Medjed as
people
they
just declare victory when when they really haven't done much.
Come on, it's in English.
Let me
He
see.
can't read English.
The Phantom Thieves remain silent.
He's
to
asserting
our
his
questions.
bossness.
This proves that
Well,
we are
I'd rather
just
him assert
people
his
of Japan.
bossness
Wake
instead
up.
of his
You
boss
must
nass.
not
If you know what I
worship
mean.
Phantom Thieves.
That's the big Gungan from Star Wars Episode 1.
Keep listening.
We
I
will
watched that
discipline
movie
any who
recently, and
worship
I
them.
know a lot of people don't like the Star Wars
Punishment is the
prequels, but
confiscation of
I mean, I get
possessions.
enjoyment out of
We
them.
are Medjed.
Like, it's
We
not as
are
good as the
unseen.
original trilogy, but
We will eliminate
they're still enjoyable
evil.
flicks.
That's what it says.
I still haven't seen all of the sequel trilogy.
They're saying that
I've
they'll
seen
target sympathizers of the
seen The
Phantom
Force
Thieves.
Awakens.
Confiscation
Yeah, The Force
of
Awakens.
possessions, hmm?
And The Last Jedi. I have not seen Rise of Skywalker yet, and a lot of people tell me to
Either way,
avoid that
it won't
movie.
be anything
But I'd still like to see it, to see how badly they fucked up Star
Perhaps all
Wars
they
with
care
that
about is
movie.
labeling
So I
the
hear they
Phantom
fucked it up
Thieves
big
as
time.
crooks. That all this
I already
wouldn't
like
happen
looked
had
up
the Phantom
spoilers
Thieves not
because I wasn't.
existed.
That's
Like, I'm not that
complete
interested in watching that
bullshit.
movie, so I already looked up some spoilers for that.
organization that we've been targeted by.
But yeah.
Isn't there anything
I
we
do
can
like Star Wars, though.
It's certain
For the longest time, I wanted to play Star Wars Rogue Squadron for my channel, because I do like that game. The Nintendo 64 one.
About?
I also like the GameCube sequels, Rogue Squadron 2 and 3. But I don't think I could play those for my channel just because they actually use clips from the movie in those games, from the original trilogy. Should rewatch The Last Jedi again so you can remember how all hope for the trilogy died.
Who's
then.
this from, anyway?
I know people hate The Last Jedi. I actually don't mind it that much, but then again, I only saw it once in theaters with a friend, so it's been a bit, so I might have to watch it again.
That reminds me.
Like, I know people had problems with it, and it's not a perfect movie by any means, But I mean, I watched it. I was like, it's fun. I'm having a fun time. And I know if people be like, you know, you can't just turn off your brain and have fun. But I mean, sometimes I just do. It's like you just want to enjoy things. I try not to be overly critical with anything. Like I'm actually the kind of guy. I enjoy most things I like watch or play or anything like that. The way I see it is I'm easy to please but hard to impress. Like I'll be like, oh, that's good, oh, that's fine. But very few things actually blow me away. Like with The Last Jedi, it certainly didn't blow me away, not by a long shot, but I was like, it's fine. It's just a thing. It's fine. That doesn't mean I am like that with everything. There are definitely things that I absolutely do not like and things that I absolutely hate, but, you know. I guess I just have a higher tolerance for bullshit than most people. Anyway, what's Mishima saying? I really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put up a special post and everything. The showdown between the just Phantom Thieves and the global organization MedJet is here. For me, you'd have to turn off your brain beyond a Michael Bay Transformers. Yeah. Only how many of those movies have I seen? I think I only seen like the first two. I only seen like the first Michael Bay Transformers that came out way back when, and God, what was that movie called? Rise of the Fallen? Something like that? The one where the Fallen was the bad guy. Anyway, yeah. Like, I don't even remember how I feel about those movies. I don't think I hated them. But I think that goes to show how much I really didn't enjoy those, if I just don't remember them. Anyway. Reaction's been great too. Everyone's been engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro-Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say MedJet are hackers of justice. But there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday I want the whole site to be filled with pro-Thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
Forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against MedJet. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
Yep. You sure are. That MedJet sure is, up to no good. Where's that Alibaba character? And now a blank calling card? What the hell is going on? Oh yeah, I was sort of blabbing over it, but they got the, calling card from, Alibaba. Did they get it from Alibaba, or... I guess it don't matter, they got a fake calling card. Anyway, well, you see, justice is what you make of it. Exactly. What can we do now? Is Morgana going to tell us to just go to bed? Or can we play a video game? We will play a video game. I'll be ending the stream soon, but we could just go for a little bit more. Because I know it's 12 a.m. where I'm at, so I really want to complete this game so we can get our guts up. Let's use the technique. In the original Persona 5, if you used like the secret techniques / cheat codes on a video game, you actually level up your social stats less, I think. I don't think that's the case in Royal though. I think it's just yeah, I don't think you don't have that penalty. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, the boss is up ahead, so we don't have to worry about button mashing too much. There we go, only 5. Better than 30. Alright, you managed to survive. Is this really the end, though? Oh, the screen went all dark. Whoa, it's the last boss. Give it all you got. And 20. Alright. The boss is disappearing. I think that means you've won. I like how the console's basically a Famicom. I don't know, is that a Famicom? Or supposed to look like a Famicom? I don't know. I know there's quite a bit of early 80s era consoles that kind of look similar. I don't know. I'm American. I grew up with, well, I didn't grow up with the NES technically, but I did play the NES as a kid. So the manual says if you send in the password you see at the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago though. There's probably no point in doing it now, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to write it down anyway. Maybe there's some antique game stores that are into that kind of thing. Oh yeah. When we unlock Akihabara, we go to the retro game store and we beat a game. We get stuff. But it'll be a bit before we get Akihabara. But anyway, I sure hope I'm saying that name right too. I can't say these Japanese names. If they don't say them out loud in this game, I don't know how to pronounce them. And even then, they do take some liberty with how they pronounce these Japanese names. Like it's Sakamoto instead of Sakamoto, like how it's supposed to be. Looks like a totally not Famicom, a Famiclone. Maybe it's like a bootleg Famicom, like that you get from China and stuff, with all those 40-in-1 games that you see on like flea markets and everything. Every day is so hot, I empty my water bottle so fast. By the way, summer break is coming up. Could I ask what your plans are, Senpai? Got nothing.
I see.
Oh, so you're the type to not make plans in advance, I see. Then maybe we'll have a chance to practice some more. I'll be sure to give you proper instruction. Just let me know whenever you're available, Senpai. Oh, the train is here. Let's get going then. Gotta be intellectually different enough to not get in trouble, exactly. Uh-oh.
Your phone's buzzing.
More Alibaba goodness. No, it's just Ryuji. Did Alibaba message you?
It's just Ryuji.
Nothing? Let us know ASAP if he tries to get in touch with you, okay? I like how the phone just phases through Joker's pants, because, well, they can't really just animate him putting it in his pocket.
Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he?
No, he doesn't. Sorry for skipping your dialogue, Morgana. Good day. Who is this? Ah, so you responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You're the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? You got the wrong guy. No, I know I'm right. I take it you received the calling card.
So it really was
so
guy.
Alibaba gave the calling card. Are you at school right now? I'm in class. So you're a surprisingly diligent student. Now then, I've prepared a calling card for you. When are you going to steal it? Steal from who? What do you mean by that? Aren't you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card?
Tell him. We need the name of the target.
We need a name. I need a name. A name? Is your heart thievery truly impossible without such information? It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards did have names on them. One moment. Very well, I will tell you. ... I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. Futaba Sakura. You failed this mission. I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. In that order. You gotta tell everybody in the world except the police, and then Alibaba's gonna tell the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. Shall we speak again after the change of heart? Who's Futaba Sakura? I can't find an account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
So he threatened you, then just took off?
Yeah, he's like a weirdo on Facebook.
Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before.
Who do we know in this game, besides this aforementioned Futaba, has the last name Sakura? Perhaps somebody that, well...
In any case, we should let
they'll talk it
everyone know
over.
about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura...
Not just any police, the international police.
Boss's last
Interpol.
name.
Does he have any...
Become an Interpol matter.
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you?
Yeah, so Sojiro's last name is also Sakura.
I mean,
So,
you are
could he be related to this Futaba?
His situation does make things difficult.
And Joker doesn't even know if Sojiro has a daughter.
It'd be more natural.
It's
to
like, how
assume
laid back are you?
One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat,
Maybe Alibaba is
I
a
do feel as though he's
cracker.
taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look
Yeah,
at his
Alibaba's gonna
demands.
come out of nowhere and say,
Maybe
you
if
got
don't
pranked,
want me to
bro,
leak who you
and
really
just play an
I'd
air horn.
understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Better to be tested than
I think we
testes.
should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best.
There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and
Why is Ryuji's face looking weird? That's just how he normally looks. Nah, I don't know. I think it's because...
We must make sure boss doesn't figure out who
Yeah, his face looks weird when he's making like an...
cautiously.
I wouldn't say angry, but like a confused, intrigued expression, especially on his in-game model. Smoking indoors, Sojiro? Who's Futaba Sakura? You know that name?
Why do you know about that?
Somebody told me.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, why are you being so defensive?
Home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Going home to Futaba Sakura?
Looks like it's a hit.
Yo. P. Oh, I just remembered. JT, were you able to ask boss about Futaba Sakura? He didn't want to talk. Could there be a reason as to why that was? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Medjed. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of boss. But trying to force it out would probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owe a great deal to both boss and JT. I don't wish to be a source of discord between them. Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't want to be a source of, chat rooms. Anyway. It's probably best to wait for boss to bring the subject up himself. Yeah, we don't want to push Sojiro's buttons.
I'll just add this.
But it is past midnight now, and I did say I'd stop at midnight. So, yeah, it's been great getting back into this game. Now, next week, it will be the week of, this coming week. It's going to be the week of Thanksgiving. That will be on Thursday, Thanksgiving, so that Saturday, I don't think I'll be doing anything. I sure hope not, so I don't know if I'm going to be streaming. I might, though, because I really do want to get back into the rhythm of streaming. That said, I don't know if... I was thinking about streaming another game, next week. There's another game that I wanted to play. But, I don't know. We'll keep it up in the air. We'll see if I want to do it. But, yeah, hopefully I won't be busy next Saturday, and I'll try to stream, 8:30-ish. It's pretty much the only time that I have, free time to myself, that I could be uninterrupted. So the time off for to eat all the chicken while everyone else eats turkey. Oh, you baka. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, thanks Baka, thanks for coming. Thanks for everyone else for watching. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, I am gonna try to stream weekly again. I don't prioritize streams, so I know it's sort of generally up in the air, but I'm gonna try to get back into it. But anyway, if you'd all do me a solid, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, all that good stuff. You know what to do. It really does help me out a lot. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Still got videos going up on the YouTube channel as normal, the Let's Play videos. Check those out if you haven't. But yeah, I need to rest my voice. I think it's starting to give out now, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. So take care.